A purpose. My name is Philip Larson, along with my brother from the same mother, Mark Larson. Mark, how you doing tonight, man?
We are doing fine on this toasty evening here in Piedmont, Oklahoma.
Welcome to the great sauna here in Piedmont. We're the booth and got the one air conditioner. That's a game day player right there. That's the real MVP.
Exactly. I'm enjoying the air conditioner behind us, so it keeps the sweat to a minimum. But it's still one thing. It reminds me of. You know what it reminds me of, Phil? It reminds me of it's high school football on a Friday night here in Oklahoma.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be high school football if we weren't in a booth that had just a little bit of problems, but we're going to get that fixed up. No worries. Game time temperature, though, 88 degrees. You know, in this kind of temperature, you want to make sure you put on layers. You want to layer up.
Yeah, layers, 88 degrees. That's a solid T-shirt, polo, and the pullover.
That's right. That's right. So, anyways, it is Piedmont Wildcat football. Brought to you by our title sponsor, F&M Bank. F&M Bank, be sure to check them out, do some business with them. A full-service FDIC-insured bank. And here we are, Game 2, Week 1. Had a Week 0 game last week. Dropped a heartbreaker last week, but now El Reno comes to town. Mark, I mean, I think, you know, this feels like this Piedmont team might be coming in with a little bit of chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I believe so, too. I mean, El Reno comes in they lost a heartbreaker as well last week in Week 0, but I feel like the team that we saw last week against Noble, down there in Noble, it's a completely revamped team from, it seems like, what we saw a year ago. Mm-hmm. And, you know, with Week 0, there's the normal jitters. There's going to be the kind of the nervousness and everything about, you know, playing first game of the season. All the freshmen are finally getting their basically their toes wet, you know what I'm saying? And so this is where the nerves should be subsided, and they should be able to come out and just be able to play loose and free and be able to play the game that Piedmont plays.
That's exactly right. Had a little bit of trouble getting Cannon Wood going. Had a couple big runs on that. That running game had a couple pops and made it a game. Of course, the big story from last week was that defensive front that just created all kinds of havoc against Noble, and I expect to see that a little bit more this week, Mark.
Yeah, and that just shows you what this defensive coaching staff for Piedmont has really stepped up this offseason to really put, you know, we're going to stop the run no matter what, but we're also going to get penetration on against some of these spread offenses that we're seeing in 5A. That there's almost every other offense that Piedmont's going to see is a spread offense. So if the quarterback has no time to throw, these plays don't develop, and that's probably the best defense for Piedmont at this time.
That's exactly right. The quarterback has a tough time looking good when he's running for his life, right? Yeah, and exactly. With this Piedmont front seven, they were absolutely just getting all over that Noble offense. I expect to see the same a little bit more this evening as we get kicked off as the El Reno Indians come to town. I mean, Mark, again, let's go to the offensive side of the ball. One of the things that we did see, though, is that we did see the quarterback, Mars. We saw him start to air it out a little bit, and I imagine that, hey, Week 0, getting those jitters out. But that might be something that we can start maybe even to see another wrinkle in this offense.
Yeah, and with us seeing Mars being able to throw the ball a little bit, he had a couple good throws, a couple of them a little bit overthrown, but the one thing he did really, really well whenever he was actually trying to complete some passes was he made it to where it was only his guy that was going to be able to get it or no one, and really kept the mistakes to a minimum with that kind of play style. So I'm interested to see how this progresses this year with Mars being able to, you know, air it out a little bit and give the Cannon Wood, the Colton Lucian, the Josh Robles and company. There's so many people we could talk about, you know, in this thing. But I have a feeling, though, that this Piedmont team is going to come out for the home opener this season. And I want to say this home side of the stadium is almost completely full with some Piedmont fans here.
Absolutely. It is clearly the first week of the home stand here for Piedmont, and the Piedmont faithful have shown up and showed out. Student section absolutely doing work. So, hey, we're going to take a break while they sing the national anthem. This is Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back after this. Stick around.
It's football season, and that means cooler temperatures are coming. Don't wait until it's too late.
Great rendition of our national anthem done by the Piedmont Wildcat Band. Great job, guys, as we get ready for the home opener. And Mark, I mean, keys to the game with the this game here, the home opener. I think not only with this offensive style, the keys to the game almost kind of repeat themselves. Ball control, make sure you're playing sound defense, limit the big plays, and exert your will against your opponent. But here's the thing, and here's what I'm interested to see, is how do you bounce back? How do you bounce back from that heartbreaking loss from last week? How do you come out here and show this Piedmont Wildcat faithful, the passion that you have to make sure to come out and show up and show out here against El Reno?
So the one thing I'm looking for tonight, it's a simple concept, okay? But the one thing is, you were talking about all the necessary keys to the game. It's keep ball control, play good defense. The one thing I want to see from this Piedmont, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, minimize penalties. Because that was one thing that was some drive killers for this Piedmont team last week against Noble, that they had some minimum. They had that Colton Lucian touchdown for 40 plus yards get called back on a penalty.
Right.
There's a bunch of times there were 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and just simple penalties brought them back to 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, and it killed the drive. So the one thing is, use this Piedmont faithful to your advantage, number one, but also number two, minimize the penalties, because this team is already built and is ready to take that next step. But the only way you get from being a good team to a great team, take care of the ball, but take care of business, and that means no penalties.
Disciplined football, and in close games like it was last week, that is the key. We saw penalties on the Noble side as well, but the penalties, just adding them up. And here's the thing: it's week 0 now, going into week 1. You expect to see kind of that rust knocked off. You expect to see a little bit of not as crisp football in week 0 as it is week 1. But now we're in week 1. We've tasted the first week, right? We've seen what we got to work with. Now it's a matter of getting it cleaned up. I imagine that this coaching staff and Coach Hall spent a lot of time. Hey, stay disciplined, stay in your lane, do your job, trust the guy next to you to do theirs, and we'll take care of business. This Piedmont team has too much leadership and too much talent to not shoot themselves in the foot with unneeded penalties.
Right, and that's where I think that key is to the game is you have the Josh Mars on because we saw Josh Mars play both ways last week.
Yep.
We saw Keenan Wood playing both ways. What that tells me is that they are hungry enough to want to win games. You don't play both sides of the ball just because you want to, just to get playing time. That takes heart. That takes passion.
Especially if you're the starting quarterback. Especially if you're the starting running back.
Exactly.
These are guys that have the passion to win. I think we're going to see a Piedmont team that's hungry tonight. I think we're going to see a Piedmont team that looked at last week, saw that they were so close of putting that one in the right column, and I think you're going to see a Piedmont team that's going to look at the El Reno Indians across the way and say, "Hey." Sorry you had to play us this week, because we're coming out here and we're coming ready to play.
And the one thing we have to keep in mind is El Reno did play Chickasha last week, lost 20-14, and that was a heartbreaker for them because I was looking in some of those stats on that one and everything, looking into that game. They had the ball in the fourth quarter. They had a drive, and they had a drive that got killed by an interception. That's a heartbreaking loss for El Reno. So it's one of those things this is one of those games of you have two high school teams that just come off of a one-possession loss. That's tough. That's tough for anybody, college, pro, or anything. But these are high school athletes. Who has the biggest passion here, and how do you make that work to where you put that in your own favor?
Mm-hmm. Who has the bounce back? Who has the ability to look at what they did last week and say, "Hey, yesterday is yesterday. We're going to put that behind us." Short memory, having that bullpen pitcher's mentality, right? Of having a short memory and putting it over the top. Mark, let's go ahead. They're at the coin toss. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with the results of that coin toss. Crossover Radio Sports. It is sports talk with a purpose. We're going to be right back after this.
Looking for the latest?
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family.
And we're back at F&M Bank Stadium live from Piedmont, Oklahoma. Oh, can you feel it? Can you smell it?
See that? Goosebumps.
Good. I see them. I see those goosies. I see them.
It's on radio, but you can see the goosebumps. I'm excited.
Absolutely. El Reno wins the toss, elects to receive. Piedmont going to be defending that west end zone. So we're going to see this Piedmont defense step up. Again, star of the show last week was that Piedmont front seven. We're going to see him right off the bat, Mark.
Yep, and the banner in front of the giant Wildcat that is on the east side of the end zone says, now welcome to Wildcat territory. I'm excited to see what this Wildcat team has something to put on the field here while they run across the field and the crowd erupts as they run across the near sideline.
Piedmont Wildcats are absolutely, man, they look like there's a little pep in their step here coming out through the banner, through the inflatable. Piedmont Wildcat football, man, is I think it's going to be exciting tonight, man. I think you're going to see a team on a mission.
Yeah, this is a team that has, we watched them run out. They as you said, they have a little bit of pep in their step. They kind of know they're back home. They're not in a foreign stadium. They're back at their home.
Yeah,
I couldn't think of the name of it. They're not at their home. Listen.
They didn't play at Ramstein last week, so
it's week 1. We are.
That's right.
Professionals.
No preseason for high school football, so we're learning on the fly here.
But as I was saying, Piedmont is finally back in their comfort zone. That's what I was trying to say.
The friendly confines.
This is where this is where you just everything about the stadium. Every inch of the turf. Where each spot in this field. You want to be and everything. Some of these guys have been here 4 years. Some of these guys, this is their first year. There's going to be some heart and passion, I think, on whenever we see this defense come out first. So,
absolutely. We're going to take our final break, and then coming back with the kickoff, it is Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a purpose. We're going to be right back in 30.
Against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
All is teed up, Mark. The players are lined up, Mark. It's football time in Oklahoma.
I'm very excited for this. This is just I'm ready to see this Piedmont defense. I've been kind of waiting all week since Noble to watch this Piedmont defense again, and the crowd is ready for this kickoff here. I mean, super excited. Student section's going crazy.
Man, student section is deep tonight. Goodness gracious.
Probably 25 rows deep going up this at the home side of the stadium at F&M.
Standing room only in the student section tonight. You know that they want this win bad. Here we go. And T-Dot ball is kicked, pooched up, fielded at the 25 where he is bottled up for a short gain after the kickoff. 1st and 10 for El Reno, going to be at the 28-yard line. That's the kick coverage that we wanted to see, Mark.
Yeah, that was absolutely no return. He looked like he maybe got 1 or 2 yards on that play. But we're going to see this El Reno offense come in here first against this big Piedmont defense here.
Absolutely. Big number 60, Talon Owen the Claw, did suit up, not out there today. Got word earlier today, dealing with a little bit of shoulder and an ankle. I bet we see him in on some specific packages, but not out there yet. So we're going to keep an eye on that. 1st and 10, and there's a handoff to El Reno right on the right side. Gain of about 3 on the play before he's bottled up. Going to bring up second, actually gain about 5, second and 5 coming up, Mark.
Yeah, so this is where this defense is going to have to step up. You know, knowing that Talon Owen is one of your guys that, you know, he's been one of your big-time players is on the sideline. That means everyone else has to step up and take over.
Shotgun formation in a bunch set, and the handoff right side again is to the running back, and he is met after a gain of, let's call it 5, enough for the first down. But I tell you what, he earned that first down as he absolutely gets smacked right there at the first down marker.
Yeah, that was number 3, Malachi Nicholson on the run again. So that's a solid about 10 yards there for Malachi Nelson on these first 2 plays.
Malachi Nicholson, the junior running back for El Reno. 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line of El Reno. As they get lined up, hand is Nicholson again, right side, and he's got a big hole and he's got room, and he's met in the secondary. Gain of about 14 on the play, crosses into Piedmont territory, and this defense needs to go ahead and stand up a little bit taller here.
Yeah, the one thing I did notice on these last 2 runs for El Reno, that right tackle and right guard, they're doing a really good job of pulling those front linemen over to the opposite direction that the run's going to, and they're getting a good push on the trench. So that's one of those things that we have to keep an eye on is, can this defensive front overpower the offensive line? It might be bad on the trenches.
All runs have been to the weak side, the right side so far. 1st and 10, shotgun formation bunch with a single back, and the handoff is to a new running back. Testing the right side again, nothing doing on that. Gain of 1, if anything. Call it a long one. Let's call it 2, so 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that was Latin Everhart on the run. So, yeah, good job blocking the hole there on the end. They starting to read that this ball, whenever they run it to the outside, they cut that corner, and they got someone right in the gap to where he couldn't bounce outside.
Absolutely. Piedmont defense looking to stand tall. 2nd and 8, 10 minutes left in the first quarter. First drive of the game. Shotgun formation, single back for the Indians. As quarterback, that is number 6, Fisher Elijah, with a keeper right up the middle. And big push up front. Looks like he's got about a gain of 4 on the play. Going to bring up about 3rd and 4.
Yeah, so this is a big 3rd down. This is the first 3rd down they're going to face tonight. And so let's see if the student section that they're right in front of the line of scrimmage can step up and make a big stop here.
3rd and 4, ball at the 40-yard line as El Reno gets huddled up for this big early 3rd down play in the first quarter.
The one thing I want to point out real quick, the quarterback for El Reno keeps having to run to the far sideline, so you have to kind of keep an eye on seeing if the stamina is going to be up throughout the rest of the game.
He's young. Here we go. Hand off to the right side, looking for a hole, and he is met right out the first down marker. Going to depend on the spot. Looks like they're going to give it to him for the first down. But again, number 11, that's Everhart Latin, that with the big carry, and he absolutely just pays for it. Hits like that, Mark, usually end up adding up.
Yeah, those are the ones, and he's already running off the side of the field, and looks like they have a new running back in. I'm trying to see the number 25. Number 25, that is Lathan Pruitt. Lathan Pruitt coming in as the backup running back that just checked in. So let's see if the fresh legs change anything or not.
Sophomore quarterback Fisher Elijah looking to pass down the middle and overthrows everyone. Closest.
That was 2 Piedmont players within about 5 yards, but that was way overthrown. So
yoinks and away.
Yeah, those are the ones that you go, my bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you were going to keep running.
Yeah, look for the seam. It looked like the quarterback was looking at a seam, and the receiver was looking at a post, and they put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
No, think of that one all by yourself, huh?
I got him tonight, man.
It's a Friday night in Oklahoma.
2nd and 10 coming up for El Reno. Ball at the 36, nothing in this opening drive for El Reno as they take the opening kickoff. And a false start on just about everyone, including I think I got flagged for a false start on that one. Good 2nd and 10 turns into 2nd and 15.
That's where the ref comes out and goes, false start.
Everybody.
Right side of the offensive line.
Yeah, and the running back.
And the
cornerback.
Yeah.
And I think
the center stayed still.
That's
the
right.
center did his job.
Absolutely. Everyone but the center.
Yep. You gotta love those. Those are the best ones. So, again, this is where you're getting Fisher running all the way to the far sideline, getting the play in from the coach, and that's a solid about, what do you say, about 40 yards?
Yeah, 30, 40-yard little trot back and forth as you get the play. But he's a sophomore. He's got young legs. It's going to be all right. I do that about 3 times, and I need to
get the oxygen.
Tap the helmet. Coach,
I'm out. Coach, please.
There we go.
Time
And
out.
so wasn't excited about, and looked like the play clock was getting pretty close as well. They're going to take a break. We're going to take it with them. Crossover Radio Sports, Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back after this message for that second out play.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are.
Celebrating their Teacher of the Year as Fisher is in the backfield. Here is a snap fake handoff, looking to pass, set up the screen, and he got it set up, and he catches it and slips on the turf monster.
Yeah, that's a
loss of about 3 on the play as they set up a long third down. Let's call it 3rd and 18, ball on the 44-yard line. And that's exactly where this Piedmont defense wants them.
That's what I was about to say. This is a favorable Piedmont drive right here where they had the penalty and now they're pushing them back and pushing them back. You have to kind of start thinking of these defensive coaches. Do you start bringing some pressure in and try to pressure this quarterback, maybe even push him even farther or cause an incomplete or maybe an interception?
Yeah,
You never
Fisher,
know.
the sophomore quarterback Fisher in the backfield, single down closest to us going left to right, and it is a screen play on the right side. That's sniffed out, and again,
No
gain of nothing on the play as they look to get a screen and find something to happen. But then again, this Piedmont defense stands tall, going to bring up 4th and down, and here comes the punt team.
Hey, that's all we can ask for is this just a strong presence there. There's a couple of those drives or a couple of those first downs that they kind of could look like they're about to get run over tonight, and you're like kind of doing the whole oh no, not again feeling. But this Piedmont defense stepped up whenever it mattered most, and they're going to be able to get this ball back and be able to put the ball in Mars and Company and see what they can do.
England in the backfield to field the punt. Here is the snap, and it is straight up Shankopotamus as it hits into the Piedmont bench. That punt was a net gain of, I think, about 7 yards on the play. And
waiting for the spot, and that was a solid, about 7-8 yards. Good job, you've done this a couple times. I'm
couple
so proud of
times
you.
here.
So proud of you. But yeah, that's that's going to set them up with wonderful field position to start this game. This offense for Piedmont coming out with Mars and Company, super excited with the big man Cannon Wood in the backfield.
Bring in the Wood. These glasses on my face aren't just for looks. Here we go. Mars under center with Wood in the backfield, singles on either side. And it looks like encroachment, going to get a free 5 yards. Love those free yards. As the El Reno defense got a little bit too excited there, Mark.
Yeah, that's great for Piedmont being able to make some moves there. So let's see what Mars and Company has with a short now for 1st and 5. Let's see what happens.
Listen, one of my life philosophies: you send me a check, I'm going to cash it. You give me free yards, I'm going to take them. 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 5 after the encroachment penalty. Mars under center with a bunch formation stacked close to the line to the left and a single up top. Here is Wood, and it is an option play with Mars. Keeps it up the middle. Gain of 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 1, and mark 2nd and 1. Man, that's a great place to be because that entire playbook is open for you.
Yeah, this is where you kind of start thinking, do you just let Mars start letting the ball fly early on because it's 2nd and 1? You might be able to catch them napping because that last play they had 8 guys in the box. So they read run, but granted, there was only one wide receiver far out. So let's see what happens on this play.
Mars under center again. Wood in the backfield, single up top, putting a man in motion, and the pitch is to that man. Lucian splits the defenders. He's got room. To the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Big gain on the play. 2nd and 1 turns into a gain of 20.
Wow, what a great play. That he ran past 3 El Reno defenders that were in the backfield and just kind of ran right by them. Oh, my goodness. That was Jaden Fuston right there. That was number 2. Sorry. Fuston. Thank you.
Fuston.
Okay.
Fuston.
Sorry,
we're being handed detention slips by the teacher up here in the booth tonight. Mars under center, Cannon Wood in the backfield, singles on either side. Looking to the sideline for the play. 1st and 10 at the El Reno 30-yard line. 6:20 left, no score. Here we go. Mars under center after getting this play after that big first down run. And the handoff is to Wood, and he barrels his way for a gain of 5. That's the kind of Cannon Wood runs that we were used to seeing.
Yeah, so that's those runs that you kind of go, thank goodness that's the Cannon Wood I remember for many games last season. So seeing him kind of get that back, that's a little bit of like a mojo get back kind of feel where you're kind of feeling, okay, I can still do this. It's just putting on the old tennis shoes. This is just another day in the park kind of feeling.
Nothing like putting on those old Stan Smiths again. Here we go. Mars under center, bunch formation in the wishbone. Wood in the backfield, putting Fuston in motion. Mars keeps it, looking to make something happen. Gets a gain of about 3 before he is bottled up there in the center. 3rd and 2 coming up. And, Mark, you're in a little bit no man's land. I think that this is 4-down territory. What do you think?
I want to say this is 4-down territory as well. This is where you kind of let that Cannon Wood moment where you let him just kind of barrel down. This is they say it's 2, but it's a very short 2. They're kind of in that weird thing of a very long 1, short 2-yard situation. I think that this is going to be something for this team to really just power and put the power on power and get this first down.
Singles on either side for Mars as he's under center. Wood in the backfield. Here we go, putting a man in motion. The handoff is to that man, and Lucian shakes off a tackler, and he barrels his way. Needed 2, got 7. 1st and 10 coming up at the 15-yard line. And this Piedmont offense is absolutely exerting its will tonight.
Yeah, and that's one of those runs where, it almost looked like Colton was dead to rights there in the backfield. Had about 3 or 4 white jerseys of El Reno right in his face, and he was able to bounce it upfield, know where the first down marker was, proceed past it, and he kind of saw a lot of green in front of him. Just that one last tackler is all that missed him.
14 yards to pay dirt, 1st and 10 at the 14. Mars under center looking to get the play. Twins on his right. And here we go. Has the play. Wood in the backfield again. Mars under center and putting Fuston in motion. The handoff is to Wood. Steps out of a tackle, breaks through another one, and he gets about 4 yards on the play is what I'm going to say. Maybe a little bit more. We're at a bad angle from you. 6 yards on the play, looks like.
Yeah. I was going to correct you. It looks
so
like 6 yards.
second and 4 coming up for Piedmont.
Yeah, and looked like Cannon Wood just wanted to cut it back right there. Seen some agile moves from Cannon Wood here in this first drive from him. So he's not just rumbling and bumbling down the.
And he stepped out a couple of tackles like the ladder drill meant something for him here. Mars under center, Wood in the backfield, and the handoff is to Wood, and he has got nothing but green grass in front of him. That's a Piedmont touchdown.
8-yard run for Cannon Wood all the way to pay dirt right there in the Piedmont side of the east end zone. Big time touchdown. Wow, what a run. There was almost no one that touched him until he got to the goal line.
And not only that, no one touched him, but the people who did touch him, he bounced off of those like, a pinball. Yeah, what are you doing?
It felt like those blockers in practice where they just bump you in the shoulder and say, hold on to the ball.
That's right. Here is the snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Flag on the play. That's going to be offside. It's going to be declined. And that after the extra point, 3:45 left in the first quarter, and that is the Piedmont type of offense that we're used to seeing. 7-0 after 1.
Yeah, that was just a well-executed drive. That whole drive was just completely fantastic. Referees are still standing on the field for some reason. They're all kind of looking at each other going, what you call? I don't know what you call.
I don't know. I think I want a touchdown burger at halftime. What do you think?
Touchdown burger. Not a sponsor, but you could be.
That's right. And after the touchdown, we're going to take a break. It is Piedmont Wildcat Football, crossover radio sports talk with a purpose, also simulcasting on Squirtle. We'll be right back after these quick messages. Stick around.
We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
It is Sports Talk with a purpose. And as we come back, it is 7-0. Piedmont with the lead, 3:45, and Mark, that scoring drive took 65 yards. Not a whole lot of time at all, and that offense looked like it had a mission.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the game, where this team came out with some swagger. They showed it there on that first drive, so let's see what happens here.
Teed off for the kick after the touchdown. It is pooched high. That's a live ball. You better do something with it. That's Piedmont's ball, and they pick it up. How about an extra position? Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. I want to say this. What a Piedmont bounce. That ball went probably 15 yards. He kicked it from the 40, landed maybe at the 45, 40-yard line. That took a direct bounce straight back into the kicker's hands. What a kick there by Tate Cardwell. Oh, my goodness. So Piedmont's going to get another chance at this. Looks like El Reno's head coaches are trying to figure out, did that go 10 yards? And they go, yes, coach, that will hit almost the 40-yard line. That's almost a 20-yard kick. You kind of have to touch the ball.
You needed the 50. It landed at the 40 there, ball coach. Don't worry about that. No. And just like that, man, I haven't seen a spin like that since I played Tiger Woods golf on my Xbox in college.
That was a while ago.
They put the backspin on that guy.
You did the whole, you press the X really, really fast and it makes the ball spin fast.
That's right.
I remember this. I'm not there, but I'm there. So
you there? You with me?
I'm following you.
All of a sudden, the El Reno defense, they're looking at him and say, go grab your cap. Got to go back out there. What's that, coach? What are we doing? I thought I was done. Don't make that Cannon Wood come at me again. Oh, my goodness.
Cannon Wood, scary. This is going to be one of those things where I'm excited to see what this team has on this second drive. They didn't really get a chance to get a breather, so it looks like Robles is there in the backfield. So let's see what happens here.
Israel Robles in the backfield with Mars and the pitch to Lucian on the right side. And he's got room to the 40, to the 35, down the sideline, pushed out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And just like that, how about them chunk plays?
I'm telling you, this team is doing some fantastic work this evening so far. That was a solid, another 22-yard run there for Lucian there. And, you have to start thinking they're building a swagger. And this is just going to be something that this Piedmont team just keeps on building on. I'm excited about this because this is fantastic to watch.
Absolutely. Here we go. Mars under center, Robles in the backfield with him, singles on either side. And Mars looking to pass, looking for a man in, is completed to the 15, and he's tackled at the 10-yard line. Jaden Houston with the completion. And what do you know about this dual threat offense?
I'm telling you, the air raid is a thing tonight. Oh, my goodness. 20-yard completion to Mars right there. That's big boy football at this point. That's where, as we were talking about last week, we saw Mars, start airing this ball out, and guess what? He's got an arm, and that makes
Put the ball on the money, too, on that little wheel route by Houston. I formation, singles on either side, and it's a fake handoff. Mars keeps it up the middle, and he's got room, tackled about the 3-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and goal. As Houston on the previous play got all the way to the 10-yard line, and so we need pay dirt, no more first downs on this drive.
Yeah, this offensive line's putting in work so far this first quarter. I was about to say first half, but we're still in the first quarter, and they're already threatening inside the 5 for another Piedmont touchdown here in a second.
3:05 and counting in the first quarter. Here is the handoff to Robles as he's powering his way, and that is an absolute soul-stealing touchdown for your Piedmont Wildcats.
Robles would not be denied on that run. He got hit right there, stood up the line of scrimmage, And that whole practice play that you just keep your feet moving. You don't try to lean into it. You keep your feet moving. You keep your feet trucking. And he was able to just truck over the defender and get into pay dirt another time on the east side end zone in the Piedmont Wildcat touchdown.
Point after setup, snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:57 left. All of a sudden, this Piedmont offense looking to break away. 14-0, 2:57 left in the first quarter. We're going to be right back. Crossover Radio Sports. It is Sports Talk with a Purpose. Can be right back.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach.
Fielded at the 25-yard line is El Reno, and they cross the 30 to the 35 and tackled right there almost at the 40-yard line. Good return for El Reno, but Piedmont Special Teams knocks them down. 1st and 10 coming up for El Reno.
Latin Everhart there on the return. He made some moves there. I would say that. He caught it and was able to see a lane, but Piedmont, this special team for Piedmont was able to get in there and make a tackle because there was no one in front of him there. After that, if he would have broke that tackle, that would have been to pay dirt for them.
Nothing but green grass and bad intentions after that. Here we go. Haven't seen this El Reno offense, seems like, in a hot minute because Piedmont has controlled the game. 1st and 10. Ball handoff is to the left side. Looks like a gain of 4 before he's stacked up. Play call dead. 2nd, and let's call it 6 coming up. Good run for that El Reno offense.
Yeah, that was the first time they ran it to the left. Every run they've had so far was to the right. So maybe they go, the last time we went to the right didn't work. Let's go to the left, and with some solid yardage. But that Piedmont front four was able to plug up all the holes to make it a small gain.
Malachi Nelson on that 4-yard carry on the previous play. Here we go, Fisher in the backfield, and it is an option play with Nelson, and he is absolutely bottled up in the backfield for no gain. Talk about open field tackling for Mike Rocco.
Yeah, he had a hand to the face. It was a stiff arm, and it was one of those things. That was a strong stiff arm, but he was able to pass that stiff arm and be able to get him down for the tackle, and wonderful open field tackle. That's one of those things that you have to kind of credit yourself whenever that comes up in the play tape later this week. You can raise your hand going, yeah, I did that, coach. That was a wonderful textbook tackle right there.
Nicholson actually trots off the field after that open field tackle for El Reno. Fisher in the backfield, handoff on the right side, looking for something to happen, and breaks a hole and is met right at the first down marker, then falls forward for another 2 yards. Big hit. Once again, a punishing tackle, but not before the first down.
Yeah, Latin Everhart there on the run, and that was he exploded through the hole. There was a hole open there for El Reno, exploded through the hole, was able to find that first down, and it's a new set of downs there for El Reno. So let's see how this Piedmont defense regroups after this, because they had that first drive where they were able to push a little bit, and then they got stopped. So let's see.
Shotgun formation, handoff left side for El Reno. Tries to bounce it outside, and this Piedmont defense, absolutely shuts down that run on the left side. Says, no, sir. Get loss of a one on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was Samad King on the run there for El Reno going out to the left side. So wonderful stop there by Piedmont, really putting this where that marker, that second down still has double digits on it, and that's where you keep this El Reno team off.
2nd and 11 coming up here in a moment. Handoff is to the right side, looking for something to happen. Sneaks through the hole, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and another couple after that. 3rd and 7, they're behind schedule. 20 seconds left in the quarter. I think that was the last play of the first quarter, but we're going to see.
Yeah, this is where you might try to catch him napping and maybe be able to try to get that 5-yard offsides penalty or anything. But I
Maybe,
think
but
that
with-
this Piedmont defense will, hold firm right here.
Well, not only that, you have Fishers running back and forth to the sideline, which eats up about 10 seconds. Well, they got it off. Here we go. And third down, tackled a gain of, let's call it 4 on the play. Going to bring up 4th and 3. Decision time as we switch sides of the field. Crossover Radio Sports, Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to take a break as they finish up the quarter. Stick around.
Your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
And 3, decision time for El Reno. You're on the positive side of the field in Piedmont territory. I think that they're lining up to go for it. I'm looking out here. It looks like Fishers is out there, and they're going to go ahead and see what they can do.
Yeah, this is it's one of those things of, you know what your punter did on that first punt just was a 7-yard punt. So you kind of have to wonder if that coach wants to even try for that or try to get this first down, keep this drive moving. They've been running the ball on this drive very, very well, and we're able to get a few first downs so far on this drive. So let's see what they do here.
Starting the second quarter, big 4th down coming. 4th and 3 for El Reno, down 14-0, and this is one of those times where the game can get away from you if you don't have something happen, and the Piedmont faithful know it. Big 4th down coming. Fisher's in the shotgun, single on the right is a RPO, and he is bottled up in the backfield. 4th down, turnover on downs. Piedmont defense stands tall.
That was number 18, Cale Kaufman there, coming around the outside, getting that tackle from behind, stopping him before he even got back to the line of scrimmage. What a tackle, what a chase down. What an amazing job by this Piedmont defense for giving this Piedmont offense another chance with great field position for another chance to put another score on the board.
60 yards in front of them, 1st and 10, just outside the 40-yard line for Piedmont as they take over after the turnover, and they are feeling it. Big-time offensive series right now. You've got to feel like a score here is kind of a runaway and hide kind of score. Mars getting the play from the sidelines. Wood in the backfield with them, singles on either side. Waiting for the for the white hat to get to set the ball. Here we go. Mars looking to see what the El Reno defense presents to him. Now gets his play, likes what he sees, and getting back under center. Singles on either side as well, and the handoff is to Wood, and he is bottled up in the backfield, but leans forward and lunges forward to get back to the original line of scrimmage. You know, that's a play that you're not going to see in the stat sheet all that well, but that's kind of a big-time play for Cannon Wood to even get a small gain after getting hit in the backfield.
And the one thing I've noticed with a bunch of these, this running back core that is Piedmont offense, the one thing I have noticed is that these coaching staffs have really pushed to keep their feet moving after that first contact. No matter what, don't give up on the play. Keep your feet moving. And so it's going to be interesting to see what they do here on this play.
I formation, hand up is to the up back Cannon Wood as he gets a gain of 7 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 3, and now they're back on schedule. And again, the entire playbook is open to you.
Yeah, and now knowing that Josh Mars can actually throw the ball, it might be one of those things where you start incorporating those like 3 wide, but still run the ball. But a 3 wide look kind of clears out the middle of that box because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Wood and Fuston in the backfield. Fumbled snap, and ball is still on the ground. Still on the ground.
Oh, Colton Lucian looks like with the recovery there.
Oh, my goodness. That looked like a grease pig at the fair.
Oh, man. You went there with that reference, huh? Oh, but, that's one of those things that's he was looks like he was going for that RPO style play, was trying to hand off the ball to Woods, kind of pulled it back at the last second, but Woods might have tried to keep that ball and try to run with it. And so that's just that's high school.
Piedmont, the offense staying on the field, 4th and 10 under center. This is usually where we see maybe a pooch kick, but I think they're going for him, Mark.
It looks like they are, but they might be doing one of those offside things.
Here we go. They were just looking to draw him offsides as Mars gets put back out and probably looking for the rugby-style kick. Nobody deep for the safety. You got to delay a game.
Yeah.
Just seeing if you get the free 5 yards to maybe open up some options for you.
Yeah, if you get that 5 yards, you're going to be able to get it to where, make that a 4th and manageable versus a 4th and long. So now it's a 4th and a lot longer.
4th and 15. At 4th and 10, I was like, man, I don't know if I'd even go for this in a video game, Mark. But I was like, all right, I see you, Coach Hall.
Yeah, but that was one of those things that they do that one where the wingback goes in motion, goes behind the tailback, and tries to draw them off sides and does that hard count, and that they've done so well.
Mars in the backfield, rugby-style kick is blocked. El Reno still can't get on the ball. Flag on the play. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Lots going on. Looks like it was recovered by El Reno at the 19-yard line, but some laundry on the field. And a whole lot just happened.
Yeah, that's one of those things that it looks like it's against Piedmont, and they're going to see what they're going to do with it, but head referee's coming over now.
Sideline warning was the flag for El Reno. Got a little bit too excited on the block, but block stands, and that is where El Reno picks up, and new life for the Indians. Big time defensive stand coming for the Wildcats, Mark.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where you have to kind of go back and kind of wonder, do you keep Cannon Wood doing those pooch kicks, or get a little bit, make them not so close to the line of scrimmage to get that pooch kick, because they got to the backfield in a hurry. And that's where Josh Mars has to realize if he's going to do the pooch kick, he has to get the ball away quickly, and you have to have that quick release punt.
New life breathed into the Indians. 1st and 10 for Fishers as he lines up in the shotgun. Handoff is to the up back right side, looking for something to happen. Gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming. And the Piedmont defense has their work cut out for them here already, basically lining up in the red zone.
Yeah, Leighton Everhart there on the run. He was able to get there and get up the middle, and just, it's one of those things that if you run it up the middle, you're almost guaranteed to get 2 yards usually. Works 60% of the time, I think, or something like that.
60% of the time, it works every time. Second, gave him 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball at the 16-yard line. Handoff on right side 11. And it looks like he gets another gain of 3. That is Everhart, Leighton Everhart, the sophomore. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 coming up. Piedmont defense doing a little bending, but hopefully not breaking.
Yeah, this is a big 3rd down here. It's one of those things of, yeah, you're up by 2 scores, but that 2 scores is insurance versus, maybe only 1 score if you give up a big play here. So this is where you keep everything in front of you and don't let them get the first down, and let them make the move and not you have to make a move.
Handoff is to Nicholson right side, looking for the first down. Gets the first down, still up, still fighting. Gets to about the 6-yard line. Going to bring up 1st and goal. And I tell you what, Malachi Nicholson, the junior, was running with a little bit of purpose on that play.
Yeah, he hit that hole hard and knew there was something going on. Late flag, very late flag, like 10 seconds after the whistle was blown.
Like they're huddling up. This has got to be something. Perhaps you said a word you weren't supposed to in the.
What you talking about, Willis? Let's see. Dead ball.
Personal foul, Piedmont. So
half the distance, first down.
So 1st and 3 coming up.
Yeah. So must have been something not nice said.
This is where Piedmont has to get that discipline back and be able to put that last play away and realize that you don't want to put your team even in a further tough position.
Yeah, that's one of those keys to the game is you're playing with the lead. You have all this momentum. you don't want to give El Reno momentum at this point. You want them to earn the momentum. If the Mo's gonna switch, you have to earn said momentum. You can't just give it over like it's nothing, right?
Got to buy the Mo. You just can't give it away.
Oh, we should put that on a bumper sticker.
That's right.
I'm sure it's trademarked by someone at this point because everything is trademarked.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to banter back and forth here before this drive hits.
Fisher's in the backfield, lined up quick. Here we go. Handoff is to Nicholson, testing the right side, and he punches it in for an El Reno Indian touchdown. And just like that, the momentum has found a new address.
Just for now.
As El Reno punches it in after the blocked kick and the offensive drive to cut the lead in half.
And that's one of those drives that can be, it depends on what you do here after that's touchdown. It depends on how you bounce back after you give up a touchdown like that, after you had the big turnover. You had a bunch of penalties. You have a whole bunch of things that are going on. How do you come back from something like this from after that?
After the touchdown, lined up for the extra point, snap coming and offsides. Piedmont getting a little excited about the point after attempt.
It's a very exciting thing. It's worth 1 point. It's very exciting. So let's see what they're gonna do.
This game of inches, man.
I wonder if I didn't know if offsides you could do assessed on the kickoff or you have to do it here. Yeah, it looks like they might be switching out. Might be
they might. Yeah, they're switching. The extra yard. They maybe has El Reno feeling a little bit. Might be going for 2.
That 4 feet's going to change a lot of things here. So it looks like Fisher and company are coming back on to maybe run it up the middle. They've done it for that entire drive. They're able to run it just straight up the gut. So that you have to start thinking, is this what they're going to be able to do? Is be able to run this up the middle?
Point after attempt now going to a 2-point conversion. Here we go. Handoff is to Nicholson, right side, and he prances in for the 2-pointer. And so the offsides penalty seems to be big. Puts another point on the board.
Yeah, and that makes it to where it's I call it the easier 1-score game where it's only 6 points instead of 7. So they're just down by 6. So this is something that points matter in these kind of games where it might be a back and forth slugfest. So it's one of those things that Piedmont needs to come back and answer that touchdown with a touchdown of themselves, at least a field goal to make this where they have that 2-possession game going into halftime. Because remember, Piedmont gets the ball after the second half, and because El Reno elected to receive the kick in the beginning of the game. So that's a big-time momentum move if you can be able to at least put some points on the board, go into halftime, and get the ball back and have the opportunity to get points back.
8:21 left in the second quarter. Going to stick right here as they get lined up for the kickoff, and that's exactly right. Piedmont up 14-8 after the 2-point conversion for El Reno, and we got a game in our hands. And like you said, Mark, I think the key to this drive here is to basically reclaim the momentum, say that the big Mo was just renting, they weren't buying. And exert your will on the offensive side again, and reestablish your dominance in this game.
Yeah, this is where you come back and you go, this is what your field is. This is your home field. This is where you're going to be able to do something about it. So it starts with this probably looks like the pooch kick that's becoming ever more popular in high school football.
El Reno's got it kicked up and teed up for, like you said, what looks like a pooch or a squib.
Could be onside, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it's just that pooch there. And let's see. Robles fields the ball. Sliding tackle into center field to make the play. 2 outs now. Oh, hold on. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow when I'm at the Cardinals game.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I got nothing for that one. I'm trying to get my breath back from that one from the 2 outs.
Got the web gems going here.
That's bringing something back.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that hasn't been talked about in a while. It's always just top 10 or not top 10 or.
Yeah, not since old PG left the mothership, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh goodness. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Mars under center with Robles in the backfield. Single closest to us, putting a man in motion. Handoff is to Robles, looking at the right side, and is absolutely just churning his way. Turns a gain of 3 into a gain of 7 And that is one of those defining runs to start off a drive.
Yeah, that's where you're basically setting your foot down and asserting your dominance there on that play. That's something that this team is going to be able to build on this drive here, because that just puts energy into everyone else. Whenever you see a guy run hard like that, you're going, I'm not going to let him do it by himself. I'm going to join in on this.
2nd 3 coming up. Mars under center with Robles again, putting a man in motion, coming across, and the handoff is to Robles again up the middle. Needed 3, got 7 on the play.
Wow.
To get the first down. 7:42 left. Piedmont up 14-8.
Looks like an El Reno player on the ground. Can't tell the number, but looks like he's down on an injury. Might have been a little stomach issue. It looks like it is number 35 for El Reno. That's Nate Carty. He looks like he's down there at the about 43-yard line.
We're going to take a break as they tend to the injured El Reno defensive player. Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a Purpose brings you Piedmont Wildcat football simulcast on Squirtle. We'll be right back after this.
A win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Football leaves under his own football player leaves under his own power. 1st and 10. Robles in the backfield and gets the handoff, and he has got shoestring tackle to save a touchdown. Robles had green grass in front of him. First 10-yard carry on the play. But he's going to dream about that one.
Yeah, there was not a single white jersey in front of him for El Reno. Oh my goodness, that's one of those runs where you went back and you tell your friends, "Hey, I almost scored it though, didn't I?" But you didn't. But I almost did. But you didn't.
Mars under center, Robles in the backfield, single closest to us. Here we go. Robles with the handoff up the middle and a big hole to the 30, to the 25, 20-yard line where he's shoved out of bounds. And that is a 30-yard gain. You knew that Robles was going to break one.
Oh goodness, that was great blocking up front by those front 5 there. Way to get a push. Way to also get that little bit of trickery, getting the whole defense to kind of shift and stay flat-footed. And Robles, we already know this. He has speed whenever he gets downhill, and he just turned on the afterburners and let it run.
Robles has speed and is also a load to bring down, a talented back to be sure. Mars under center, single on his right side. Robles in the backfield, and the give is to Robles. Gain of about 2 on the play. Going to bring down 2nd and 8, and this is that drive that we were talking about, Mark, where you started on your side of the field and was able to exert your will on the legs of Robles.
Yeah, that's one of those things where they're just letting Robles eat this drive. They're basically saying, "Hey, did you want the ball?" And he's saying, just keep giving me the ball. Just keep feeding me the ball. I'll make sure it happens.
Feed Robles. I'm getting a T-shirt. Here we go. Mars under center and the handoff on the right side. He's got room and a blocker. To the 5, to the end zone. That's a touchdown. Wildcats. Jaden Fuston. 15-yard touchdown run, and that is how it is done, my friends.
Oh, wow. There was no one over there. He bounced that outside, and he just was able to kind of snake through the defenders and go all the way to the end zone. That was great play call by Hall & Company down there with this coaching staff. Oh, my goodness. What a flew.
Colton Lucian providing the wingman escort into pay dirt. Here we go. Snap down, kick up, and just like that, old Big Mo getting a change of address form. Piedmont 21, El Reno 8, 6:32 left in the half. Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a Purpose. Going to be right back after this message. Stick around.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always.
Piedmont just retook the momentum here.
Two-score lead right there. So now they put that back to 2 scores, and as we were talking about being able to go up by 2 scores going into halftime, but there's 6 minutes left. Kickoff to about the 20-yard line, returned to about the 38-yard line. Swarmed by a whole bunch of Piedmont tacklers there. Just an amazing job for this defense, just to swarm to tackles. Like, they're playing good team defense.
Good team defense. Good return on the kick return. Gain of about 25 as they kicked it deep. Gonna bring up 1st and 10. Let's call it at the 38-yard line for El Reno. And now you got that 2-score game again, Mark. This defense has to be thinking, okay, we let that one slip, but we started in our red zone. Can't let that happen again. Let's go ahead and shut them down here.
Yeah, this kind of gets that statement point of being able to stop this team to get anything going after you just had some momentum change. So this is a big time drive here for this Piedmont defense.
Fisher's with the keep on the right side. Finds some room on the right side where he is tackled. Ran a long way for a gain of 5 as he found some room on the right side before it's bottled up. 2nd and 5 coming. Almost got tackled in the backfield, but was able to make a move. Credit to the young man.
Yeah, it looks like Tyson Benford was there in the backfield, just over pursued a little bit too far to get to Fisher there, but he was able to bounce to the outside, and that's one of those plays that Tyson's going to be able to look back on and be able to kind of learn from that play.
2nd and 5 coming up for Piedmont. 5:52 and counting left in the half. Piedmont up 21-8 after the touchdown. Here is El Reno's possession. Here we go. Handoff to the right side, but play blue dead. And El Reno's going to give all 5 of those yards back, Mark.
Yeah, that's you have to wait for the ball to get snapped in order to play the game. So you can't get started before the ball gets snapped. That's called cheating.
You looking to use the ESP to just feel the snap. Unfortunately, that is against the rules.
Here all week.
2nd and 10 coming up after the penalty. 5:42 left. 21-8 Piedmont. And the defense lines up. Here we go. Fisher's in the backfield. Single back with him. Bunch set to the right. And it is a handoff to the right side. Gain of about 2 before he is bottled up and absolutely thrown to the ground like a rag doll by that Piedmont defense. Gains about forward progress, gives them about a yard on the carry. 3rd and 9, and they got him right where they want him, Mark.
Yeah, that was just a great execution tackle. Basically just front four holding all the holes, making sure there is no open hole up the middle. That puts it in this long 3rd down position right here and gives them the chance to get this ball back with about 5 minutes left going in the 2nd quarter, going into halftime. Might get another chance to get the ball.
Got to think that this defense wants to pin their ears back, get this ball right now, maybe get a 2-for-1 sale here coming as they get the ball to start the 2nd half. Here we go. Piedmont defense lining up. Fisher's in the backfield as a guy trots off.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And that seems like a good time to burn a timeout because don't know exactly what's going on with El Reno. They're taking a break. Let's take it with them. Oh, hold on.
They did call a timeout. So head referee thought it looked like he was calling the foul, but they're going to let El Reno call that timeout. So.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to get the timeout before the snap. If they would have snapped it, there would have been a penalty. Anyways, back to the break. Crossover Radio Sports. We'll be right back after this quick message. Stick around.
What you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
In the 2nd quarter, 21-8, your Piedmont Wildcats lead. 3rd and 9, big 3rd down coming. Piedmont defense looking to get a 2-for-1 sale as they get the ball back at the second half and looking to get it here with plenty of time left to score.
Looks like the ref are trying to figure out. I think El Reno brought in a new player, so he's just making sure he has his number.
Refs are looking to do some quick calculus there on the field, figuring out what X equals. Here we go.
No one knows.
What is X anyway? Here we go. Handoff is to the right side, looking to get something going, and that is where Piedmont absolutely stifles the run. Gain of 4 on the play, needed 9. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. Decision time for El Reno. Got it. They go ahead and call a Piedmont timeout because they want the ball in some time. And you got to think that El Reno's got to has to be bringing out the punt team. We're keeping it here.
Yeah, it's 4th and 5. Ball's midfield, so it's one of those things of you can either try to flip the field and get something happening, or you go for it here on 4th down. But this is 4th and 5. But looking at this 4th and 5, it's a long 4th and 5 in order to get that first down.
Yeah,
it's all every bit of the 5 yards, maybe a little bit more, 5.5. But this is where Piedmont can pin their ears back and either try to go for the punt or try to go for the block or get the turnover here. But it looks like Fisher is on the sideline still.
Yeah, it looks like here comes the punt team for El Reno. They're going to look to try to flip the field and put the hands on their defense. 4:35 left. Great timeout by Coach Hall there to preserve some time. And like I said, take advantage of this idea of getting a possession here and a position to start the half. Here we go.
Instead of the kicker, it's the running back doing the punt.
And it was a good idea because here is the punt fielded at the 26 and's got room to run. Cuts it upfield to the 35 to the 40. Here we go to the 45, and that's where he's ran out of bounds. Jacob Englund on the return. Great return on the play. Looked like it was about a 40-yard punt, but the return cuts it in half.
Yeah, that puts it going to be 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. So it's a short field for Piedmont. I'm going to say this. Piedmont, I think, has started pretty much between the 40 every drive. I don't think they've started past the 40. They've had great field position every drive so far, and credit that defense for being able to try to flip this field in their direction.
Singles on either side from Mars as Woods in the backfield. 4:25, plenty of time left to get a score and chew up some clock here to put this game out of reach. Here we go. Mars under center. Putting a man in motion, and it is the fake to Mars, and it's heaved down, and he's got a man open, but just a little bit too much mustard on that. Fuston was wide open on the play and took the top off. Oh, Mars wants that back. He's going to have nightmares about that one.
Yeah, there was no one in front of Fuston on that pass play. Oh, goodness. That's one of those plays that they caught the defense napping a little bit and was able to do something, but looks like legal formation possibly, or still 1st down, 5-yard penalty going against
wouldn't have counted anyway with the illegal formation. I didn't catch the flag until they started talking about it.
Yeah, no one likes hearing the white hat talk. It's not nice.
Yeah, whatever. We don't like him.
Wearing a funny colored shirt.
Sometimes we like him, though.
Sometimes.
Hungry for some beef stew. Here we go. 21-8. Piedmont with the ball. 4:21 left. 1st and 15 coming. I formation for Piedmont. Twins to the left and a single closest to us. And the pitch is onto the left side, and he's got room. To the 50, to the 45, to the 40.
Boom.
Knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Colton Lucian on the carry.
That's a
talking about getting those penalty yards back and then some, Mark.
Oh, my goodness. Colton Lucian, I tell you what, this kid, every time he gets the ball, just makes me hold my breath because he just runs so hard. It's just amazing how quickly he can run whenever he gets that afterburners going downfield.
Tyson Benford coming in for Lucian. Singles on. No, twins to the right again. I formation. What am I seeing right now with this Piedmont offense? Mars under center. And the handoff is to Woods up the middle, and he's got nothing but daylight. 10-5 touchdown.
Cannon Wood, 38-yard touchdown run down the middle, untouched. Remember what I was telling you about a couple drives ago? It says, might start putting, now that Mars is getting this kind of idea of he has an arm, put 3 wide, clear out that box, and guess what happens? You let Cannon Wood go for 38.
That feels like a good strategy to clear out the box for Cannon Wood. I think we should do it some more. Here we go.
I like it.
I like your moves. I like your style.
Oh,
After
goodness.
the big touchdown run, snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Just like that, 28-8, 3:51 left in the half. This Piedmont offense, they're feeling it.
They are completely feeling it. Oh, my goodness.
Crossover Radio Sports, it is Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back after this. Piedmont 28, El Reno 8. Back after this. Mark, I'm seeing a dynamic offense, and I don't know what to do with my hands.
So it's a pro-style offense. So you go I formation. You got 5 on there, and with tight end, it's pro-style formation. It's not triple option anymore. We're going to be able to push this going forward. But one thing I want to say, this student section has come alive during the break. They are rallying behind this Piedmont Wildcat team right now. Oh, my goodness, what are we watching?
28-8, 3:51 left in the half. Kicking it deep. Fielded at 21 is El Reno, and he brings it out to the 35. Decent return on the play. Robles on the tackle. And here we go. This Piedmont defense, they've tasted the blood in the water. You got to think they want some more.
Yeah, I mean, with 3:45 left, there's still a chance to get another possession on this in this half. So
how about a 3-for-1 sale? Buy go go go.
Buy go go go. That's the very very rarely happen, but here in Piedmont, Oklahoma, we got that sale for you.
That's right. Come on down to Piedmont Wildcats crazy touchdown sale.
Oh goodness. So looks like they're
El Reno with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Fisher in the backfield, handoff to Nicholson, testing the right side again, bounces it out, and he has nowhere to go. I'm telling you, this Piedmont defense is pinning their ears back.
Yeah, they're finally able to get that confidence in, and they're just going. It's whenever, it's the same thing we always talk about with the running backs, but this defense looks like you watch them, they keep pumping the legs. They keep pushing. They keep on trying to get that trench war back to the defensive side and not let this offense push them around. They've pushed them around a good bit this first half, but man, they are pushing back here. And
generous gain of 1 on the play for Nicholson. Here's the snap. Fisher Nicholson on the right side, testing again. Sneaks out through the middle. Great run on that. Gain of, let's call it 7 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. 3:05 left in the half. 28-8. Piedmont looking to protect the lead and go into the locker room with a big-time lead.
Yeah, that was a great team tackle there, but, that's what we were talking about. It looks like El Reno's getting that little bit of trench pushback. They're being able to kind of get their way a little bit every so often and make these big holes for these running backs for El Reno between Nicholson and Everhart, being able to kind of run wherever they want. So let's see.
2:37 and counting here in the half. Fisher with the handoff, Nicholson right side looking to make a move. Makes a spin move, hits the circle button, just gets enough for the first down to move the chains.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle on that far side of the field. Was able to stop it from going any more than just the first down. So 2.5 minutes left going. Clock stops with the first down reset. So you're going to see Fisher and company be able to come in and try to get into Piedmont territory. They're on the 44 or 46-yard line.
Ball set. Here we go. Fisher looking to make something happen and encroachment to make a guy move, and that's going to be a free 5 yards. I like it when I get the free 5 yards. I don't like it when I have to give it.
The one thing I've been noticing with El Reno is they go to the huddle. Whenever they get to the huddle, as soon as they break the huddle, they run to the line of scrimmage and hike it right away. You have to start thinking with Piedmont, they might be, with us talking, pinning their ears back, they have to start kind of being disciplined there on whenever they go down to their set to where they don't cross that line of scrimmage and get these free 5 yards away.
Here we go. Handoff up the middle. Nothing doing. 2nd and 4 coming up after the short gain. 2 minutes exactly left in the half. And 28-8. You got to think that El Reno has got to be thinking, we just want to salt this clock away. That way, if we have to give the ball back to Piedmont, it's with very little time left.
Yeah, this is where they start to play their kind of defensive play clock. Let's slow the bleeding. Let's go to halftime. Let's regroup. Let's make sure we're doing the right things here. But, let's try to still score a touchdown here.
Fisher's in the backfield, single back here. Handoff up the middle again. Into the scrum he goes.
That's a rugby scrum right there.
Absolutely.
They're all huddled together. Looks like number 5 there, King on the tackle there, or on that 1-yard run. So looks like Piedmont's going to be here and take a timeout. 3rd and 3, minute 22 to go. Let's see what they're thinking. What's Coach Hall and company's thinking down there on the near sidelines. Might be thinking about, trying to stop them from getting a first down and try to get this ball back.
Yeah, wise timeout again by Coach Hall. Minute 22 left. The way this offense has been playing, high-scoring, dynamic offense there. And you got to think that maybe, just maybe, if they can get a stop, they burn their last timeout, and they give this high-scoring, this suddenly high-octane offense.
I'm telling you.
Out of Mars and Wood, a chance to maybe go ahead and, again, get that 2-for-1, 3-for-1 sale. It's like a Joseph A. Banks suit sale over here.
I heard Men's Warehouse is doing a Labor Day sale this weekend.
Yes, they are. I had to go get fitted for one for a stupid wedding.
I know. Sorry.
Gives
Not
us some
taking
time.
ownership.
Yeah, it gives us some time. So congratulations to my colleague and my brother, Mark Larson, getting married here in about a month's time.
Yeah, it's almost exactly a month now. So super excited for it.
It is, in fact, less than a month now.
Oh, gosh.
So, yeah.
How about them apples?
You're just going to give the fiance some space and throw chocolate at her. Here we go.
Oh, that's a
false start.
Far side looks like that was on number 5. King had the 1-yard run in the previous play.
I feel like they thought that we're going to do the run up and snap play as well.
I think they didn't catch the in the huddle going, hey, we're not going to do the run up and snap play.
On two.
We're going to run up and we're not going to hike it. And now it is. But it's a big 3rd down, 3rd and 8, minute 22 left. Piedmont still has 2 timeouts, and there's still plenty of time on this clock to where, there might be some magic still happening for Piedmont going into halftime.
I think the board is wrong. I think they only have one.
Well,
They called one last drive, and they called one just a second ago.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fisher's in the backfield with a single back, now under center, looking to make something happen on the keeper, looking on the left side. He's got room. Here we go. Need the open field tackle, and they get it to stop him at 3rd down. Piedmont defense stands tall, and a timeout called by Piedmont. That's their last.
Ethan Shelton on the stop of the open field tackle. Wait for your friends to come finish the tackle. Ethan Shelton was able to get hands on him, stop him before he got to about the 45-yard line. First down's at the 43. But he was able to stop him in his tracks. Wasn't able to bring him down at first, but got a little help from his friends, came over and just took him down. And what a defensive stand there. 4th and 3, minute 10. Oh, my goodness.
I get by with a little help from my friends. That is the style of defense that you want to play, and that's a team-style swarming defense. Suffocating relentless, as the new ball coach in Oklahoma says, and his debut coming. Hey, friend of the show, friend of Piedmont Wildcat football, friend of crossover, Ian Nickel on the big board there as they are on a timeout.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. Coming back.
Man, he's looking suave in that Under Armour polo. I tell you what. Here we go. Punt formation. They're going to play the field possession game. Minute 10. And you got to think maybe a little bit of a fire drill offense coming for Piedmont.
Remember how I told you that their kicker is actually number 3. It's Nicholson, Malachi Nicholson. He is their kicker. So their kicker is actually on the sideline still. So you have to be wondering, is this a punt or is this going to be maybe a quick run to try to get a first down? I think it's going to be a punt.
You got to put the punt safe. That's what it looks like Piedmont's doing, is that they are planning for just about anything. Here we go. Nicholson. No shank here. Fair catch called for and made at the 19-yard line. That is where Piedmont's going to take over. Minute 10 left, 28-8. And here we go. We're going to see if this offense can get points. Offense. Let's see if this offense can get points on the board before halftime. Keeping it here, Mark. I mean, we've seen this offense start to take the top off a little bit.
Yeah. And one thing that I've been enjoying watching is this 2-3 wide offense. But, the one thing that I keep on talking about, if you put multiple wide receivers out in the flats, guess what happens? It makes that box get a little bit
Clears
bigger.
out the box.
Yeah, it makes it to where there's no one there. And you give Cannon Wood all the day to run.
Easier to run on 7 guys than 9, but here we go. I imagine we're going to see Mars go ahead and rear back on one.
We'll see. Two near sidelines. It looks like that's Colton. And
Single close, and it looks like they're – see what they do here, get out of the shadow. And right side looking for room to the 20. Wise low, cuts it up front. He gets out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gain of 7 on the 6 on the play. Stopping the clock, minute 5. Big-time run to get out of underneath their 20-yard line. And so here we go, Mark. Offense still getting these big chunk plays.
Yeah, and getting out of bounds. Wise job of getting out of bounds, savoring that last time out.
I think he wanted to cut it up. I think he accidentally stepped out of bounds on that one.
Still, it stops the clock, and that keeps the Piedmont being able to have a chance.
Singles on either side. Mars under center with Wood in the backfield. Here we go. Mars looking to pass, looking to his left, and throws it to, I think, the El Reno get-back coach.
Yeah, that looks like the get-back coach out there. He's in a different color polo than everybody else. Or it's a defensive coordinator, one of the others.
Yeah, something like that. I'm going with get-back coach because I like get-back coach.
Hey, get-back coach needs credit too.
Get back.
That's they're people too.
Minute 1:01. Minute in the second left here. 28-8 in the second quarter. Mars under center. Let's see if we can get this first down. You got to think that they need it here, that this is not. Yeah, 3 wide. Twins to the left for Mars, and the option pitched to the left, looking for something to happen. Needs the 30. It's going to. He got it. Just got the first down as he crosses the 30-yard line. Makes a little move to get there, but we got it. 1st and 10 coming at you, Mark.
Yeah, that looked like it was Jacob England on the run right there on that beautiful 6-yard run. Clock's still rolling, and so they're looking to the sidelines. You kind of have to think, do you kind of push or do you not?
40 seconds left as they get the ball. You got to think there's probably 2 plays left, maybe 3. Here we go. Singles on either side. Wood in the backfield for Mars. Here we go. Mars looking to pass, looking to his left, throwing to his left, and has a guy, over the shoulder. England, the intended receiver, just couldn't heil it in. Would have been a spectacular catch, but got his hands on it. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I just want to say on that play, Josh Mars had just threw it right over the defender's head, just where his receiver could get that ball. So we're starting to see Josh Mars being able to kind of get a feel for some of these throws. Some of them might be a little sailing here and there. The accuracy's getting there. It's one of those things of last season we saw him throw probably 5 total passes all season, and this year we're seeing a whole different offense from this team.
Absolutely looking to drop it in the bucket. 2nd and 10 coming up, singles on either side. Wood in the backfield. Mars looking to pass, and he is gobbled up and sacked for an 11-yard loss, and I think that we're going to go ahead and take this one to the farm.
Yeah, it looks like clock's still rolling, 14 seconds left.
Yeah, not a hurry here, and Mars actually got up a little bit of hitch in his giddy up there.
Yeah, he's I think he got a little shaken on that pass play right before it, but it looks like he's ready to go to the locker room on this one.
And the clock reads triple zeros in the half. It's Piedmont 28, El Reno 8. Crossover Radio Sports going to take a timeout for halftime. Going to catch you in 20. Crossover Radio Sports, sports talk with a purpose. Piedmont Wildcat football simulcast on Squirtle. We'll see you on the other side. Stick around.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
To the communities we live, work, and serve in. F&M Bank offers the product.
Sports Talk with a purpose, presenting to you Piedmont Wildcat football at F&M Bank Stadium, the friendly confines. Getting ready for this second half, and if you're just joining us, you missed a beauty. 28-8 is your score coming into the second half. Your Piedmont Wildcats are up, and I'm telling you what, Mark, this team, we talked about it in pregame. We talked about it, how they need to come in and make a statement, and boy, did they.
Yeah, it's just this Piedmont team was able to come in and just pretty much have their way. Looking at some of the things, Cannon Wood, 2 touchdowns, 65 yards. We called his name a lot, but it seemed like it just wasn't the Cannon Wood show. It was this entire offense with Colton Lucian. He put on another 50 yards on that one. And Robles, we called his name quite a bit, but that was because he had some big gains. He had one 30-yard and one 10-yard gain. He has 61 yards and a touchdown. And the one that we haven't called much last season, but we called it a little bit last week, but as well as this week, is Fuston. 57 yards, a touchdown, and he also has the one catch from Josh Mars, and that was for a 20-yard gain.
Well, good news for me. I ended up starting Cannon Wood in my high school fantasy football league. And so
that's
2 touchdowns.
18 points?
18 points? Let's see, 2 touchdowns and 60 points.
60 yards?
Yeah,
that's
16 points.
Yeah,
that's a good day. That's good. It's a good half.
Well,
good half.
For a running back, that's always a great day.
Absolutely. Get a couple tubs and 60 yards. I'll take that. And so anyways, remember, they are going to get the ball to start the second half. Your Piedmont Wildcats are. And so you know what, again, we were talking about this. The good thing about, the thing about good teams is that when they feel that the neck is below the boot, they go ahead and finish the job.
Yeah, this is where this team kind of puts the pedal to the metal, goes to the full throttle, is able to just full on be able to put this game out of reach. I mean, right now it's on that verge of being out of reach, but one more touchdown and just a soul-depriving drive here. One of those drives where it's just run it down their throats, take 5 minutes off the clock, and put a touchdown on the game. That's a game ender.
Third quarter is about to start. Piedmont getting the ball after El Reno won the toss, decided they want the ball to start the game. And here we go. 28-8 to start the second half. Piedmont football, second half football right coming at you. And it's teed up. The kick is, blown dead at the whistle. I thought it was. Here we go. Fielded at the 15, and he's got room. One tackle down the sideline to the 35-yard line, 20-yard return. And if that tackle isn't made, Mark, we might be talking about that soul being snatched immediately.
Quickly. That was Houston on that return right there. Waited for that bounce. He did this smart play. I will say that. So that's one of those high IQ plays. You're right next to the sideline on a kickoff. You either let that thing bounce out of bounds, but you watch that ball knowing where it's going to bounce, because you know that if it takes a bad bounce, you got to get on that thing. But he did a pretty smart play just to let that thing bounce and try to see if it goes out of bounds. Maybe catch a free 30-yarder.
Yeah,
was it 30 or 40 whenever it goes out of bounds?
I think it's
high school.
40 in high school, but what do I know?
I'm just a PE teacher
simple,
or something.
I'm just a simple country play-by-play caller. I don't understand your fancy words like illegal formations.
Okay. But, yeah, it looks like referees are gathering around that line of scrimmage about the 36-yard line.
See, I thought I heard the whistle. That threw me off. So.
And Coach Hall is right there talking to one of the receivers or one of those coaches. We're motioning to the near sideline for some reason. Let's figure out what's going on here. Looks like they're having a conference there at the 45-yard line. We're going to give you play-by-play of where the referees are walking across the field. It might be you know what it might be? It looks like this referee right here on the 45, I think he got a little bit of a stinger. Looks like the medical staff for Piedmont is out there making sure, looking at his left arm, it looks like, trying to figure out what's going on here. But hoping everything's all right with this referee staff. Well,
let's go ahead and take an injury timeout as the Zebras get looked at. Well, hold on. Let's stay here for a second.
We're kind of audible here.
This is captivating radio here.
I'm telling you, we're trying to figure out.
Back judges to the 35, and still at the 35.
It's one of getting confirmation that ref was injured. So we are seeing, them just taking care of it. We thought as you said, there was a whistle we heard a whistle right on the kickoff, so we're wondering if it was something from that or whatnot. But
the whole thing is confusing. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and play some football if everyone's okay with that.
I like football.
Piedmont offense out on the field. Mars getting his guys lined up as we get it all figured out.
Here comes the white hat referee running from the far sideline. So we're going to play some football, hopefully.
I like it. I'm in. I want it.
That's why we're here at a football stadium.
Mars under center, Wood in the backfield, Twins to his left.
There's a 5 yards.
Hey, let's go ahead and get 5 free yards. What do you think?
There it is. That looks like Cannon Wood coming over to the near sideline, looking at the student section, pumping this crowd up. Crowd being an influence right there. Josh Mars with the hard count, giving free 5 yards. It's that play that we've talked about where you put that one running back on the wing, bring him in motion like it's a play start, and then you stop him right behind. He gets behind that tailback, and it's about 1 out of 5 times that'll pull a guy offside. So credit to this offense.
20% success rate. I'll take that. Here we go. Twins to the left of Mars under center. The handoff is to Wood right up the middle, and he is bouncing off of tackles, put his hand down on the turf, and almost recovered. If he did, then there was nothing but Deer Creek in front of him.
That's to the east for the people that are listening.
Exactly right.
That's to the east. But no, the Cannon Wood, he just shot out a cannon right out of the backfield, was able to get a solid 9 yards there on that run. So let's see what happens right here. 1st and 10 for Piedmont.
Twins to the left, Mars under center, Wood in the backfield, putting a man in motion. Here we go. Handoff is to Wood left side, and he's got room. He rolls over a guy, but he ankle tackles, and again, number 4 for El Reno is going to be credited with the tackle, but I think he's going to regret it because Wood brought the thunder.
Yeah, that was a full-on you're going to earn this tackle if you want this tackle. I wouldn't get past you. You're in my way. Get out of my way. No. Okay, fine. I'll just hurt you.
Little ankle biter at the end of there for the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 on the 3-yard carry for Wood. Mars under, 2nd and 3. Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable again. Here we go. Under center, Wood in the backfield. Mars and, almost tackled and sacked. Kind of a semi-pitch handoff to Wood as Mars was under duress.
Yeah.
But how about a quick 7-yard gain after the little pitch?
That was like a shovel pass.
It was
I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're fine. Everything's
shot
fine.
the gap was the El Reno defender. But be that as it may, first down, Piedmont, 10:40 left in the third quarter. As we're at the positive side of the football field, here we go. Mars under center. They got him again. They got themselves.
Yeah,
false start.
False start. Yeah, that was okay. We'll let that happen this one time. Sorry. But looks like it's going to be 1st and 15. That looked like number 24, Lane Whitworth, there with got a little tangle there on the near sideline with the El Reno players. So that's something you kind of have to keep your head on. Make sure you don't let these penalties start to add up and start making positive plays here. 1st and 15 is not what this offense is for.
1st and 15 now. Singles on either side. Wood in the backfield. Mars under center. Here we go. Fake handoff to Wood and the pitch to the right side, finding some room, and he bowls him over. Oh, my goodness. That should have been a gain of about 3, turns into a gain of about 10, and that was bad intentions for Ian Johnson, the junior. Oh, my goodness, what a hit.
Yeah, that was dead to rights right there, almost at the line of scrimmage, and was able to turn it upfield, turn and burn, went up, and just made a wonderful cut upfield, was able to get positive yardage and just a well drawn out play. It was a little bit of a reverse, little trickery at the snap. So I'm all for those.
2nd and 8 coming, gain of 7 on the play. Here we go. Wood in the backfield, and the pitch is to the left side, and he's got room. Little jitterbug to the 30 to 25. He gets to a 20, makes a move, and tackled at the 15-yard line. What do you know about that? Jaden Fouston, yards after contact. What a run.
I like Yak because that was just amazing. He was able to, he was almost down about the 30-yard line, was able to cut it upfield, made a little juke move into the right, hit the R1 button, turned it upfield, and was able to just follow his blockers and get up there to the 15-yard line, 16-yard line, and what a wonderful run for Fouston.
Twins on the right side from Mars, single closest to us, going right to left. Mars and Wood in the backfield in an I formation. It's a pitch to the right side to Johnson. He's got room getting to the 10. Makes a move, and he is tackled right there at the 10. Gain of 7 on the play. But Ian Johnson wanted to get into the, Alex Kopp, check me on that, wanting to get into the mix here. And that's going to bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, just a way to bounce it outside and just get downhill. And it's almost one of those things where it goes one-on-one, and you just try to figure out how to be the bigger man there. So it looks like there's some talking happening. There might be some laundry on the field, maybe. It looks like the White Hat's looking over here.
Dead ball, personal foul. Oh, on El Reno. Ooh, there. I see the
Piedmont. Now we see it's there at the 16.
Yeah, I saw it just now. Basically, the huddle was around the flag, so we missed it.
Yeah.
But
kind of wonder what.
Man, second and 5 turns into 2nd and 20, and that's again.
That's one.
You know what? It's a pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered kind of situation. I understand you're excited about it. The coaches on the right in the booth to the right of us are expressing their distinct displeasure.
Yes,
but here we go. 2nd and 20 coming up after the penalty.
Oh, those are those ones where now you have to figure out how do you build back from this. Those are one of those plays that are kind of difficult to overcome, but this Piedmont team has showed that they can move this ball in 20 yards, and so let's see what they can do. That might be
Mars
close.
under center, and here's a pass wide open, and oh my
Fuston
goodness!
was almost there. Fuston on the almost there, went through his hands. Oh goodness gracious! Oh, that he was right there. That was that one had pay dirt just sitting there, ready to be there. So
somebody's playing Gorilla Man Gun in the booth next to us, and very, very excited as, again, missed opportunity there.
Oh, that looks like we're going to have a little timeout here, or we're having some... we are, it looks like we're having some scoreboard issues going on, so...
We're still up and going.
Yep,
here we go.
Here. We're checking everything, making sure everything's good here. But it looks like they went to it might have been like we can call it a media timeout if you want. I don't know who got charged with the timeout here, but it looks like
with everything going on,
we're kind of lost for words at the moment. But we are still here. It looks like it's still going to be 3rd and 20 here after that missed pass. So it's one of those things of this is where Piedmont has to maybe think about, is this 4-down territory at this point?
And that's a great question mark, and I think this play will determine. I mean, if it's 3rd and 20, if it's 4th and 20, you're looking to maybe coffin corner it. But if it's 4th and, say, I don't know, 7, that's when you start thinking. Mm-hmm. Here we go. After the confusion.
Need to get to the 7-yard line here.
Twins to the left, Mars under center with Wood in the backfield. Here we go. Looking to his left to pass. Has a man wide open and touchdown! Mars, oh my goodness, dropped it right in the bucket.
What can Whitworth do for you? Lane Whitworth, he beat his man off the line. Beautiful pass by Josh Mars. What a pass!
Oh,
6-yard touchdown strike. Don't call him a quarterback yet. This kid's got an arm.
Wentworth says, I need my money. It's my money, and I need it now. I'm going to take it to pay dirt.
That is exactly what's happening. Oh, my gosh. I think we're both about to lose our voice on this one. What a pass by Josh Marsh. Drops that into the bucket, only to where his man can get to it. What a pass. Great touchdown right there.
Here's the extra point. Snap, bobble, but put down. Kick is a line drive, but is good. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 35-8 Piedmont. 8:15 left in the third quarter, and goodness gracious, this game is starting to get out of hand, and we are here for it. Crossover Radio Sports, sports talk with a purpose. Hey, we're going to go ahead and get a message from our friends over at Edmond Heat and Air, because the heat and the air is definitely needed here today. We'll be right back.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated
Bank Stadium, Piedmont, Oklahoma, where your hometown Wildcats are absolutely taking charge. 35-8, 8:15 left in the third quarter. And this offense, let me tell you, we have a dynamic offense. After the touchdown, kickoff fielded at the 37 and then wiped from existence like a Thanos snap. after he fields it right there, I bet he regrets all of his decisions right there.
Yeah, that's whenever those guys on the second row of the kick return don't know what a fair catch is. So that's one of those things you have to kind of keep an eye on. So what a catch right there, or what a way to hold on to that ball after completely getting wiped.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, wow. Fair catch is your friend there, young man. Jesus. Here we go. 1st and 10 for El Reno. That's where they take over at the 39-yard line. Handoff to the right side, looking to make something happen. Gain of about, let's call it 2 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and this is where the Piedmont front 7. Sorry, I was trying to cough there for a second. But this front 7 for Piedmont, this is where they kind of start getting that point of being able to stop this El Reno offense and rushing offense, being able to stop something here and being able to get the ball back into this high explosive offense here.
And this is where the Piedmont defense could really step up. We have to remember El Reno, again, they have a lot of sophomores in really key positions. And if this El Reno defense can basically kind of, snatch all of their motivation, then we're just looking at running out the clock for the next quarter and a half.
Yeah, looks like timeout El Reno here.
Timeout El Reno as they get their lives figured out. 7:26 left in the third quarter. Let's go ahead and take a timeout with them. Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a purpose. We're going to be right back after this quick ad. Stick around.
Traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance.
Stadium here, where your Wildcats are taking control. 35-8, 7:26 left in the third quarter. El Reno has the ball, second, and let's call it 7, as they get it all lined up.
Sorry, finally he was able to get some water. I was almost about to cough there, and I don't want to cough in the mic for y'all guys. So
yeah, we don't have a cough button on this rig, unfortunately.
No.
Here we go. Oh, bobble snap is Fisher. He's broken play, looking to make something happen. Gets the corner and makes a move. Cuts it back inside. Gets to the 45 of Piedmont. Nice little run by the little the diaper dandy here with sophomore.
And talking at halftime, looking at it, this is actually their backup. Their starting quarterback for El Reno is actually out tonight with some concussion protocols. So credit for Fisher being able to come into this game, being able to make some things happen. So kudos to him.
Turns 2nd and 7 into 1st and 10 after the broken play, nifty run by Fisher, the sophomore. And that's where they're going to start continue the drive. Fisher shotgun set, wide receiver all the way out, looking for a screen pass that looked like it was a little bit high and outside.
It looks like
also got a little bit of laundry on the field too. Going to be called on El Reno. Looks like it was a illegal formation.
Yeah, it looks like that was a legal formation. Too many men on the ball. So that's going to be 5 yards for Piedmont this time. So I like those 5 yards.
1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15.
Woo!
Puts it on the El Reno side of the ball at the 49-yard line. Here we go.
This is where I look for that front four to start being able to get some pressure, and letting those linebackers and corners be able to make sure they're in coverage and not able to make any big plays happen. Keep everything in front of you. You have now the edge on this series right here. 1st and 15. That's in your ballpark now. So you're able to keep everything in front of you. Get them to force their playbook out of here a little bit.
Fisher, they run to the line and quickly snap. Fumble! Ball on the ground. Fisher picks it up, and he's running for his life. Just wisely throws it into
That's going to be questionable if there is.
Is he out of the tackle box?
That's going to be questioned. There's a flag.
There it is. Intentional grounding coming up.
It's going to be interesting to see if they talk about it if he was out of the tackle box here. So he definitely ran and scrambled over to Fisher's right a little bit, but it looks like he was mid between the hash marks, and that ball was on the left hash, because on that previous play he had the big run on the left side of the sideline, on that far side of the sideline. So the ball was on the far sideline.
Yeah,
he was probably outside of the tackle box. It might not be grounding. But they're talking about it here about the 45 near sideline. So we're going to get to hear from the Whitecap here in a second.
Yeah, Herta Zebras are wisely talking about it to make sure that they get the call right. Here we go. And it is intentional grounding. So that is a spot foul plus loss of down.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big hit for
So first and 15 turns into second and lots and lots and lots.
Second and We'll let you know whenever they figure it out.
I'm running out of fingers and toes here to count how many yards.
They're
Let's
going to
see.
spot that at the 22.
At the 22.
Need to get to the
36 of
across
Piedmont.
Yes, I was going to say, yes.
So hold on, 22. That's 28 plus another 14. That's
we can count. We can do this. It should 32.
42. Second and 42.
Something like that.
Is that right? Is my math right?
42.
42.
Oh,
32.
Run.
I don't know.
They got
run up the middle. They got the 2 back. Yeah, 42. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I was running out. Our booth mates helping us out, giving us taking off their socks and shoes so we can count their toes.
Yeah. The calculator was asleep at the moment.
My TI-86 needed to boot up.
Yeah, so give us a second, but it's going to make it 3rd and 39. I like calling these kind of serious.
3rd and 39. You got to imagine that probably going to see a couple guys playing deep center.
I was going to say.
Here we go. Fisher on the carry, and he gets to the second level, and the second level does not appreciate his presence as he gets speared right there at the 30-yard line.
Let's Fisher did get hit.
He got hit hard, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's not liking life at the moment.
Yeah, it was ungood, and so let's go ahead and take an injury timeout. Crossover Radio Sports. It is Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back as they tend to the injured El Reno player. We'll be right back.
His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi.
Good news, Mr. Fisher was able to get up and over to the sideline under his own power, so excited about that. Want to make sure that, hey, we want to play hard, we want to play fast, we also want to play safe.
Yep.
So here we go. New quarterback is Evan Romanos.
Well, this is also a punt.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess
4th and 22.
You're telling me they're not going to go for it at 4th?
I don't think this is 22.
I
think
it's
32. 32.
I think it's 32.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nicholson in the
line drive spinner hits the 50. Let's let it be.
No.
And the
clear,
ball,
clear.
I'm just going to say this. The ball didn't get a first down.
The ball did not get a first down on the punt.
5 yards short. 5 yards short. So
1st and 10. We'll keep it right here after the break. 1st and 10 for Piedmont, and I'm going to tell you what. Let's go back to this, Mark. I mean, this first half could not have started, the second half could not have started any better for your Wildcats.
Yeah, this is that first drive that was a little had some little bit of animosity to it, and it was kind of one of those things of it was had some good plays, had some bad plays, but I want to say what this offense did. They were 2nd and 20, almost dead to rights, right there at the goal line at the 26-yard line. And then Josh Mars, being I'm going to call him the veteran he is, but able to drop that ball in there, having the confidence because he doesn't throw many balls really at all. So that's one of those things of that's veteran type of feeling of knowing that your guy's going to be right where he needs to be when he needs to be there. So.
Absolutely. So we do have an injured El Reno Indian on the field on the punt. So let's go ahead and he is. That looks like the Cramposaurus came out there.
I will say it is quite. It's turned into a nice 9. It was about 88 when we first kicked. It's probably closer to about, I would say, probably 80 right now. So
it's 93 and with humidity in the booth right now.
All of it.
I think a thunderstorm is about to break out in here. That the weather's so crazy. Goodness
it's a
gracious.
little warm, and the air is kind of feisty in here. So it is one of those things.
The air is angry.
The air is angry. Damon Lane, where are you at?
That's right. Is that a hook? Goodness gracious. Here we go. Mars under center. Looks like Robles in the backfield. Single closest to us going right to left, and the handoff is to Robles. Stutter step. Can't get out of the arm tackle. Flag on the play. We'll see what that is. Yeah. Gain of 3 if it stands, but we got to see what the call is. Looks like it's going to be like a chop block or a hold.
Yeah, White Hat's trying. Yeah, chop block.
Yeah, it's a chop.
So that's going to be makes it a. Those make it hard. Those are one of those things you have to make sure chop blocks don't. It's an easy block for an offensive lineman being able to do that, or someone that's causing a block, especially if it's a running back going against a defensive lineman, because you're going to lose the battle most of the time for a running back going against a big offensive or defensive lineman. So those are just easier for a running back. But the problem is you can't do that because it's not only just a penalty, but it's also a danger to the other players because you're essentially going after the opposing player's knees. So those are penalties that could be just quickly overcome.
Yeah, and the misdirection play definitely leaves it a little bit more open to the possibility of doing a chop block. Be that as it may, everyone, I'm okay, you're okay, we're okay. 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 25. Mars under center, single up top. Robles in the background still. Showing blitz, looks like they lined up in the neutral zone, and the ref and I saw the same thing.
Yeah,
blows the play dead.
It looks like El Reno was coming with the blitz there. Just one of the guys, whenever he ran up on the line, just got a little bit too far past that line of scrimmage, just that invisible line.
The ABS wasn't working. It looks like he threw the handbrake and drifted into the line there.
Yeah, going a little Tokyo drift action on there.
Absolutely.
But it makes that from 1st and 25 to 1st and 20.
Absolutely.
So
1st and 20. Here we go. Single up top for Mars. Looks like Robles in the backfield as well. Showing blitz again is El Reno. They do the little see if we can catch a sleeping dipsy-do dunkaroo move to get him off sides. Mars looks at the sideline, getting the play and under center. Here we go. Robles is pitch over there to the right. That looked like it was either a horse collar or a face mask that they might have gotten away with.
Looks like
Jaden Fuston.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been that. And also I want to say Robles was kind of late getting up there for a second. He got he had a block going because it was that play action to Robles, and kind of got up a little gingerly. So might keep an eye on that, make sure it's nothing too serious going on. So it makes it 2nd and 20. I would probably say 2nd and 19.
Yeah, a minimal gain, 2nd and 20-ish, let's call it. Mars under center, Robles in the backfield, single closest to us. Here we go, pitches to the left side, looking for room, finds a hole. Gets to the 35, to the 37-yard line of Piedmont. Let's call it a gain of 5 on the play. And so that's going to turn it to 3rd and 15 for your Piedmont offense. And so here we go. To keep this drive alive, we need a big chunk play.
Yeah, that was Ian Johnson there on that run. Almost was able to bounce off a tackle and get some more yards there, but good credit to El Reno being able to get that tackle. The one thing I'm looking for here is wonder if we're going to bring back that triple, or not the triple option, but the 3 wideouts, but it doesn't look. It looks like we're going to stay in this triple option set.
Yeah, singles on either side with Robles in the backfield. Here we go. Mars looking to pass, and he is gobbled up. Looks like El Reno came with the heat, and it got home. That time loss of about 8 on the play. Going to bring up 4th and a country mile.
Yeah, that's they got behind. So this is the one thing about this offense that, I've been kind of watching for the past couple of games as well as going into last season. When they get behind the sticks, they kind of freeze for a second.
Yeah.
So the one thing I was kind of excited about was that first drive of the second half. They were able to overcome that. This one, they just kind of froze. So let's see what happens here.
Punt is away, and looks like it's a little bit of the Shankopotamus came out again to play.
Yeah.
Off the left side, and Mars pleading his case that maybe there was a little bit of running into the kicker. I didn't see. I was more focused on the shank.
Yeah, that was not a great kick, but it's whenever you do those rugby kicks, it's kind of makes you open to interpretation. Doesn't know what's going to happen there. So El Reno's going to be. I think this is the first. No, they've already started in. That's right, but they're going to be starting. Looks like at Piedmont's 47. So I was going to say this is the first time for El Reno starting the drive in Piedmont territory, but I forgot that one of those. It was the second drive of the game where they started at the 20 or so for Piedmont. So let's see if this Piedmont defense can step up and get another big-time stop, get the offense back on the field, and try to make something happen.
Game reset, 3:03 left in the third quarter. 35-8, your Piedmont Wildcats are leading. controlling the game from start to finish outside of a little bit of hiccup when they cut the lead in half, but Piedmont responded in a big way. Here we go. Handoff is up the middle. No gain if they're in the play. If there's a gain, there's a minimal one.
Maybe a gain of 1. Looks like that was to number 11. That's been Leighton Everhart. So
Evan Roman knows is your new quarterback, as Elijah Fisher is still on the sideline after getting folded in half earlier.
Yeah.
Good news, he did get up under his own power, but I would imagine that we're not going to see Mr. Fisher again for the rest of the evening.
It kind of looks like I think he's still in the El Reno tent over there off the 35-yard line on the far sideline.
Roman knows the converted wide receiver, looking to pass, looking to his right, throws to his right, wide open, and is completed to the 10-5 2-yard line. That is completed to Samad King, and Roman knows puts it on the money. Beautiful pass as they gets behind the Piedmont defense, and 1st and goal coming up. Goodness gracious, here we go.
Wow, that was They were looked like Piedmont was reading run, and they kind of playing bump and run, but looks like King was able to get over the top of that coverage and get wide open.
Handoff up the middle, flag on the play, and call on the field. It's a touchdown. Malachi Nicholson on the touchdown. Got to see what it is, though. Here we go. False start, though, so bring it back, take the points off the board. 1st and goal turns into 1st and goal. Just 5 yards further.
Yeah, instead of 1st and goal from the 2, it's going to be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. So
yeah, that math checks out.
Yep, I can count. I didn't even need to use my toes on that one. I'm so excited.
That's right. I got fingers left over after that one.
It's so weird. But this is this is
Did you
one
say
of those
you
things.
had 4 fingers left over after?
No, I said I had more fingers.
More
fingers.
I thought you said you was
No,
like, how many
I'd
fingers? Listen, we're related. How many fingers do you have over there? Goodness gracious.
Did you not know?
I don't pay attention to your hands, evidently. Goodness
Apparently
gracious.
not. Jeez, thanks. You call yourself
Evan,
a brother.
I guess. Here we go. Handoff up the middle to Nicholson, and he is pushing his way. Going to depend on the spot. 2nd goal at the 1-yard line.
I will say, number 3, Malachi Nicholson, he was just juking left and right. That's where whenever you're playing like a video game and just pressing R1, L1, R1, L1, R1, L1, just trying to do something because he just kept going side to side and no one could actually get a tackle on him. So
2nd goal from the 1. Roman knows coming in and seems to be a little bit of a catalyst, and the Piedmont defense needs to adjust. Here we go. Roman knows shotgun formation. The handoff is to Nicholson, looking for room on the right side. Hole is plugged. That Piedmont defense denies them the end zone. Going to need at least one more play if they want to go ahead and make it to pay dirt, but that's a big-time tackle.
I was going to say Tyson Binford there on the tackle. He had super upper body strength. He came up from behind Malachi Nicholson, put arms around the waist, and pulled him backwards. That's upper body strength from a guy that's trying to run away, and he said, no, you're going to sit down right here.
That's right. You sit there and think about what you did, young man. Here we go.
Nice.
3rd and goal. Yeah, I'm a parent. That's how that works sometimes. Although I have 2 teenagers now. That was so dumb of me.
Yeah, that's your own fault.
Indeed it is.
Lots of whistles happening. It looks like it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout? No, Reno. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. Crossover Radio Sports. Sports talk with a purpose. Be right back after this. Stick around.
Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern Internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Talk with a purpose. Game reset, 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Piedmont up 35-8. El Reno, those got 3rd and goal from the 1. You got to think, Mark, that 3 doesn't help anybody, that they are looking for 4 downs if they can't punch it in here.
No, this is you're down by 27 points, you're going to go for it. I mean, it would be dumb not to go for it. Even if you're only at the 4 or 5 yard line, you keep going for it. So this is definitely 4 down territory.
Roman knows in the shotgun handoff is to Nicholson, looking for room on the left side. It looks like it's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like down inside the 1. Once again, this Piedmont defense standing tall. And you know what? You got to tip your hat to this defense right now. They are showing some heart.
Yeah, they could very easily, you're up by 27, they could very easily just let them in the end zone and go, look, we're just going to, give the ball back to the offense and let's just move on. But this makes it to where, it shows a lot of heart for this team. And I think, let's see if El Reno does anything, but we're getting dangerously close. It's 5 seconds. Yeah, they're going to
go ahead and walk the length of the field. 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. Put the 4s in the sky, fourth quarter in the air. And as we go into the fourth quarter, it is crunch time. Piedmont up 35-8, 27-point lead. Here we go, Crossover Radio Sports Talk with a Purpose. We're going to be right back after this. Stick around.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Fourth quarter.
Hold the 4s in the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter coming at you.
Fourth quarter. Fourth and what? Half a football, maybe?
Yeah, fourth in the nose of a football to go. 4th and goal. This Piedmont defense has stood tall. See if they can stand tall one more time. Roman knows in the backfield. Fumble snap. Here we go. And oh my gosh, the Piedmont defense stands tall.
Way to go.
Not only that, they lose 5 yards on the play, get out of the shadow of their own end zone. And this defense, they have got to be feeling it.
Oh, my goodness. That's one of those plays where it just is a confidence builder for this defense. You stop this team. It was 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. Then they were able to force that false start. And then 3 plays in a row, you were able to stop them from getting into the end zone and not let them get any points on the field or on the game. And now you're going to take over the ball with that fumble snap. They're going to take over about the 7 yard line, 8 yard line or so. And you're going to give Josh Mars a whole lot of field to burn some clock here. Let's see what happens.
Mars under center. Here we go. Robles in the backfield with him. And it is an option. Mars keeps it, and he is just tiptoeing his way up to the 9 yard line. I'm sorry, a 14 yard line. I wish I could read yard lines.
It's okay. We've all done
math
it
is hard. I was told that there would be no math.
Well, tough. Listen, this is what we do. There's only 100 numbers, though. It makes it easy.
Second and call it a long 4 coming up. Mars under center again. Robles in the backfield again, putting a man in motion, and the handoff is to Robles. Short gain on the play, if anything. Flag coming in late. Late flag on the play.
I'm sure it's going to be some kind of late hit, unsportsmanlike conduct of some sort, of something like that. We'll see what the call is from the white hat official. He's on the far hash 15-yard line. Let's see what he says.
Discussing the play or
figuring out what they're going to do. Coach Hall is making his way out a little bit. Go talk to his quarterback.
Or they're discussing the first 3 rounds of their fantasy football draft.
Hey, I had mine this evening, so we're all good. Had actually a pretty good draft while we're waiting for this.
Yeah. Here we go. Chop block. There it is again.
Come on, guys. Y'all can't. But that was a really late flag for a chop block.
And it was into a scrum.
It was into a scrum. How are you going to call a chop block whenever there's about 9 guys on the ground right there? Yep. Yeah. He hit his knee on the ground.
Okie doke.
Okay.
You betcha.
That's well. It goes
half the distance to the goal, so that means it's going to now be second. Let's call it a short 11.
It's basically back to original line of scrimmage.
Mars under center again. Robles twins to his left. Handoff is to Robles. Finds a hole. Almost bounced that out. Had some room onto his right side, going left to right from the booth here. Gets let's call it 5 yards on the play. So gets it back semi on schedule, third and manageable.
Yeah, this is where you kind of open up that playbook. You know, we've been seeing Josh Mars throw it a lot this evening, so it's one of those things of you can't count out that little overhead pass, but at the same time, you know, you have some great running backs back there to make it happen.
2 backs in the backfield, singles on either side from Mars, and it is a fake handoff and a pitch to the right side, and he's got room to run. Here we go. To the 20, where he lowers his shoulder to the 25. First down yardage coming. Ian Johnson, though, coming up a little, Alex Kopp coming up a little bit lame here, and he's able to hop to the sidelines and stop a stoppage. But keep an eye on that as he's been involved quite a bit this evening.
Yeah, and so that was just a great outside run right there. He was able to wait for his blockers out there. It looked like I can't remember. I can't see who the number was that had that good block on the outside. Was it Kopp that had that?
I think it's Kopp because then I think he got twisted up a little bit.
Okay.
So here we go. Single up top for Mars. Robles in the backfield with him. Option play. Here we go. Mars keeps it, and he is swarmed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a gain of 2 on the play. So after the kind of the quarterback option that he decides to keep. 2nd and 8 coming.
So I'm kind of interested to see what happens on this drive now, but they're kind of staying a little bit on schedule. They're letting that clock keep rolling and everything. So with about 10 minutes left in the game, this is something where, you know, Coach Hall is able to, you know, keep a foot down kind of feeling, you know, basically keep his team on the field, keep clock possession in his favor, and just stay on schedule, but cannot have big penalties.
Single up top, Mars under center with Robles in the backfield. Here we go, and he is sacked as he's trying to get the ball to Robles. The offensive line collapses. That's going to be a loss of 15. Absolute catastrophe there on that 2nd down play. Going to bring up, let's call it 3rd and 21.
Oh, that's just that's whenever I was just talking right before that, you know, just trying to stay on schedule. But, you know, the one thing that is positive on this, it keeps that clock rolling if we're going to find it positive in that gray situation
I was close. 3rd and 19 coming up, and looking to see if you can get 5 of it back on a cheap play. Reno stays home. Singles on either side for Mars as he gets the play from the sidelines, but looks like we're going to have a timeout from Piedmont as they work through this 3rd down play. We're going to take a timeout with them. Crossover Radio Sports. Sports talk with a purpose. Going to be right back after this.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system?
Sports talk with a purpose. Game reset. Here we go. 8:52 left. Piedmont has the lead and the ball, 35-8. 3rd down and 19 coming up after the bobbled exchange from Mars. They were able to keep the ball, but pinned back in their own area. You got to think that, Mark, you got to play conservative. When the clock ticks, that is your friend.
Yeah, this is where if I was Coach Hall and company, I'd just do a run of some sort, maybe get lucky, but as well as just keep the clock rolling. So we'll see.
Here we go. Pitch play to the left, and he's got room and blockers. Here we go. to the 27-yard line.
Still a little short.
Got about 12 of it back, so going to bring up 4th and 7. You got to think that the punt's coming this deep in your own territory. But, hey, you know what? Playing the field position game, that 12 yards could be big.
Yeah, it gives probably Mars, who's probably going to be our kick right here, a chance to have a little breathing room behind him. So I would think, with about 15 seconds left on the play clock, I would expect just a quick little pooch punt here.
8-10 and counting. Here we go. Mars lined up for that rugby-style kick and almost blocked again.
Great.
Takes a Piedmont bounce and a Piedmont roll.
All the way down to
flips the field. Let's call that a 60-yard punt after the punt roll.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take that.
Yeah, and that's a great punt there by Mars. It was almost blocked. There was a couple guys in his face that they were just about a foot away from being able to get a hand on that ball. But great job by Mars being able to kick that punt and make sure it had enough front roll to get that.
So, Mark, let's talk about this real quick. The Piedmont defense, as they stood tall on the goal line, how much confidence does that give this defense as they go back on the field?
Well, it's not just so much confidence in going back on the field just on this drive. That kind of drive right there, where they were able to stop this team from getting anywhere from being on 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, the confidence that has goes farther than this game, I think. That is one of those things of, look at what we can do, guys. This is what we can do. It's not what we hope to do, what we want to do. It's what we can do. And that one word right there on a defense is almost killer for every other team they're facing.
Roman knows with the handoff. Looks like it's to Nicholson. Found a hole, and he's got some room. To the 30, called the 32, 33-yard line. I'll tell you what, this Nicholson kid for El Reno, that's a player, and he's got a little pep in his step.
I will say the one thing that's nice about Nicholson, he has a lot of agility in order to be able to bounce outside, bounce inside, bounce upwards, backwards. I don't even know if there is a joystick movement for what he's been doing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he's being able to juke people in a phone booth.
He's almost dead to rights, and he just gets out of the tackle.
Hand off to Nicholson on the right side again, and again he sneaks out, and he goes into the scrum. I think he's down, and then he scoots out the other side. Really tough to call, Nicholson. I'd really, really appreciate it if maybe you'd think about us for a change.
Yeah, because there was about 4 Piedmont players in the backfield. Looked like he had the tackle, and then he just goes, whoop. Oh, Chris Berman on that right there. Whoop,
whoop. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd, and let's call it a long 6 coming up. Roman Nose getting the play from the sidelines. 7-13 and counting on the game clock. 35-8, Piedmont's leading. El Reno has the ball. Romanos hands the ball off left side, gobbled up at the 40. Let's call it a gain of 4 on the play to bring up 2nd and a long 4.
Yeah, the King on the run there was very hesitant right when he got the ball and waited for the block to develop, and was a smart play and waiting for that hole to develop and get positive yards. And this is where this defense for Piedmont needs to step up and be able to plug some of these holes and be able to get downfield. And granted, we know it's 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter, but coaches are watching right now. If you're going to pull up on this and you're just kind of going, I don't care anymore, coach is going to watch that, and guess what? You might not start next week.
Roman Nose in the backfield looking to hand it off Nicholson, and he's gobbled up. I'll tell you what, 3rd and 4 turns into 4th and 2. Decision time for El Reno. Maybe 4th and 1. That's a generous spot, I think.
Yeah, well, whenever you roll over the player, you haven't touched the ground yet, and physics, and the thing is right, and the sun was in your eyes.
When Jupiter is in the house of Atreus or something.
Something like that. Hey, Lord of the Rings just started last night, too.
That's
I don't know if you've heard about that.
One ring to rule them all. One in the dark.
Find them. Anyways, back 4th and 1. It looks like they're going to just do a goal line kind of set.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Here we go. Roman Nose.
Cannon Wood looks like he jumped trying to jump over an offensive lineman, but that's free 5 yards, and he's going to give
also
them
a free first down. Yep, that's right. Looks like Cannon wanted to do the Rory Williams Superman play.
I still have nightmares. Still have nightmares.
Yeah, you do.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Still not going to happen. You can keep trying. It's not going to happen.
Is Texas back yet? Here we go. Roman knows. Looks like a little trickeration play sniffed out by the Piedmont defense. That running back maybe wishes he made different choices.
That was Smart King. He's immediately pointing over to the sideline going, hey, let's not do that play.
Yeah, you bet. Piedmont
because
linebacker tackles him from behind and looks like a defensive end, kind of acted as kind of an ironing board in front.
It was
folded him in half again. Got probably the wind knocked out of him. Here we go. Roman knows 2nd and 9 coming up after the short gain. Piedmont defense looking to get something going here. 4:45 left in the ball game. 35-8 is the score. And I guess we're going to go ahead and take a timeout.
Yeah, I think that's going to be El Reno timeout, and that's their last of the game.
Cool.
With about 4.5 minutes left, they burnt 2 on that drive earlier where they got stopped at the goal line. So, let's see what happens here.
Crossover Radio Sports, Sports Talk with a Purpose, bringing you Piedmont Wildcat Football, F&M Bank Stadium. We're going to take a quick break. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt
in the ball game, Piedmont up 35-8. Looking to salt this one away. El Reno just called their last time out. 2nd and 9. Probably looking at the last possession for El Reno, but here we go. Roman knows the backup to the backup quarterback. Converted white receiver.
He's the backup of the backup.
It's the backup of the
no, just the backup of the backup.
If you're keeping score at home, or even if you're alone. Roman knows, takes the snap, is rolling to his right, looking to see make something happen, throws to his right, and
incomplete.
Almost completed.
Almost.
Roman knows they put the number 1 down. He threw the fastball.
That was
unable to.
I will just say this: that him being the 3rd string, I would love to see their 1st string because that thing was coming on a bullet. Number 84 was like, listen, I didn't bring my catcher's mitt.
Phoenix White Shirt was the intended receiver. Hit him in the number so hard it basically bounced off and hit the get-back coach on the sideline.
Yeah, that was a fastball for sure. So let's see what they have here for 3rd.
Roman knows in the shotgun handoff up the middle, seeing if they can't make something happen. Gets to the 50-yard line, gain of 1. That's number 11, Leighton Everhart. And here we go, 4th down. You know what? Nothing to lose. 4:20 left. Looks like they're going to go. As I say that, here comes the punt team.
Yeah, the smart thing to do at this point is just, cut your battles. You still have pride. It's okay. It's tough to watch, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to watch. So let's see what happens here. That is Malachi Nicholson back there for the punt. He's had a couple of good punts.
He's had a couple good punts for sure.
For the running back, it might be as an athlete type of player.
You know what? I think he entered the punt, pass, and kick competition in his life. What do you think?
Probably.
Here we go. Nicholson and drops the watermelon-style punt, fielded at the 20 and returned. Here we go, cutting it back to the center of the field, looking for something to happen. Flag on the play. This is probably coming back. Rate a whole lot for not a lot.
Yeah, looking at the near side field, it looked like, I can't what number it was, but it was a very blatant 2 hands to the number plate on the back of the jersey instead of the front of the jersey.
If they had last names on the back plate, then you could see it. Keep your hands off.
Yeah, you can't. If you see the back of the helmet, you can't do that. So let's see what happens here. White hat's coming down. He's going to tell us what it is.
I think he will. I don't think he's going to keep it a secret.
I think he's going to tell us. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Block in the back.
It's like I know these things.
It's like I saw it
It's
with
like
my eyes.
It's like I saw the future, but it wasn't the future. It was the present.
It was the immediate past.
So that was then. But what about now?
We're never living in the present. We're always living in the immediate past.
Getting all philosophical on us now.
Singles on either side from Mars. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. Just looking to salt this one away. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball at the 19. Looks like a new running back. I can't see the number, though.
Number 9. Looks like that was
9 times.
Ian Johnson. He's been running a lot tonight, so it's he's not a new running back, but it's just it's another stable of running backs and another horse coming out on this one.
That's number 20. Look up 20 while I'm calling this play. Singles on either side. Mars on the other end. 20, the mystery man.
It's Will Geiger.
Getting a gain of 4 on the play.
That is junior Will Geiger. I think I remember calling some stuff from last season. He got some time last season. So
as a
sophomore, because this entire team is just a sophomore team.
Not anymore. Now they became juniors.
It's weird.
Yeah,
1 year difference. It's weird what happens whenever you
crazy
graduate.
deal, huh?
Or not graduate, just just get to the next one.
1st and 10 coming up for your Piedmont offense. 2:25, looking to salt this one away. Probably 3-4 snaps away if we get maybe a first down away. Here we go. Mars looking to get something happen. Pitches to his left. He's got room. Here we go. 30 to the 35, 40. 45, 50. Here we go to the 40. To the 30. He's got room in an angle. 20, 10. Let's go to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Micah Rocco on that one. I'm going to do some quick math here. Hold on. 76-yard run for number 7, Micah Rocco. 76 yards, but what's going on?
We're all kind of milling about. It looks like
near side of the field on the 40. There's some laundry on the field on the opposite side of the field.
Don't call that back. Oh, I'm going to be so upset if that gets called back.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to call it back because of jeez.
Oh.
Come on, refs. Let them. Near side of the field on the 40.
Yeah.
That was a 76-yard run is going to get called back.
That flag is
literally
60 yards away from the play.
Yeah, that was there's no need for that, refs. Like, did y'all really think, this guy could have made it? So, Michael Rocco at the 76-yard touchdown that is going to be called back. Don't know what the play is. They're still talking to the El Reno coaches, trying to figure out what's going on because no one knows what happened on that side of the field compared to this side of the field. Because this side of the field was where Micah was running from everybody.
El Reno coaches discussing the finer points of drawing a birdie and a horse. And when you go this way and I go this way and then, oh, look, it's a butterfly.
Whoa. So we've conversed with the El Reno coaches. Now we're conversing with the other refs. And now we're deciding what we're going to do. One ref is now walking back to the El Reno coaches going, what do you want to do? This is now the new plan. This is like car dealership kind of thing. I'm only going to buy it for this much. Can you talk to your manager?
That's right.
And now you're going to come back and go, this is the best I can do.
Man, my holdback on that.
Or Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
The best I can do is the 20-yard line. Not a touchdown. Unacceptable. Put it at the 10. 18. We're here bargaining for yardage.
What is going on?
Yeah. I will say this. Coach Hall
is like laying hands on the flag.
He's like, what is this?
So hold on.
We're getting
the call.
Finally.
Touchdown's good.
76-yard counts.
Personal foul. Okay, so evidently
personal foul on Piedmont.
On Piedmont. Here's what I think happened. I wish, you know what, it'd be really good if high school referees had microphones that we could hear what they say, but that's okay.
It costs money.
What are you going to do?
Wow.
So here's what happened. touchdown was good. Something happened on the sideline.
Probably.
Where maybe a little bit of taunting.
Yeah.
Personal foul taunting.
As
As El Reno guy was running down the field, said something that
You're not the good.
We respectfully declare that we are better than you.
In that language as well.
Yes, we beseech thee.
I
Extra point is down and up and good. We beseech thee at this time and at this place to tell you that due to the current scoring system that you are in deficit.
Or let me tell you, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get a lot of the phone calls of, are you the owner of...
100%.
Are you the owner
I've got those
of
too.
Address Redacted?
Yeah.
Why, yes, I am.
Who's calling?
Why, yes, I am. And let me tell you
let
about
me-
this ridiculous number I'm going to tell you that I'm going to sell my house for. And that usually is met with, thanks for talking with us.
Yeah. Well, I go the opposite way and say, it's only worth a very, very little amount, and say the house is a complete pigsty.
Oh, don't do that, man. They got people to muck that out.
I know, but I just always just do that whole thing. And then whenever they say, "What's your name?" and they're like, "I never gave it."
Right.
But let's go back.
Micah Rocco. The pitch play. You're looking to actually just get the first down and the touchdown. Hey, look, 76-yard touchdown. That's what dreams are made. I don't care what level of football you're in.
Oh yeah.
You dream of that you're able to break one, run it down the sidelines to make a house call.
That's whenever you were playing in the pickup game. Whenever you're 9 years old, and you have your older brother throw you a ball and say, "Just do a post route," and you just run past every kid in your neighborhood, going, "Try to two-touch me, huh? Can't even do that."
Can't even do it. Can't even do it. So after the personal foul play, kickoff lined up at the 25-yard line. Kick it deep. Here we go. Lined up. Kicks it as far as he can, but also out of bounds. Almost hits
the band and cheerleaders over here on the near side track.
Yeah, almost as the drum major is what it looked like on the stand. That could have been good.
Looks like that's the teacher one of the band directors, not one of the drum majors. But yeah, that's one of those kicks that you need to practice those more. Whenever we've been doing pooch kicks for I don't know how many weeks going into last season as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Kicker there dreamed of I'm gonna hit this as hard as I can.
I'm gonna put this in the end zone. I'm kicking it from the 25, 75-yard kickoff.
I am kicking this to Ishins, not a sponsor, but you could be.
Oh, please. Listen,
take some chicken right now.
I'll take some food. I like food. Food's good. Food's good.
2:04 left. Score now 42-8 after the big Rocco run.
What's going on?
El Reno is choosing to have the ball re-kicked
instead of having a legal procedure?
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, my God.
And re-kick the ball.
We will get to the end of this game at some point with 2 minutes. I feel like we've said 2 minutes for the last 10 minutes.
About 7 game seconds have gone off the clock over the last 15, it feels like.
All right.
Which wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't 97 degrees in this booth right now with 85% humidity.
I guess this is a good time to tell people that are listening in that we probably wouldn't be staying with everybody.
Okay, so just kidding.
Okay, so Coach Hall is talking to the white hat here on the 50, trying to make sense of everything because literally he's asking, can we just end this game?
Hey, what are the colors in your wedding?
My wedding? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the colors in my wedding are going to be dark red.
Dark red?
Dark purple.
Okay.
Then flowers are going to be pink, purple, and red. I've helped out pick the colors, and that's about all I've done.
Oh, hold on. There's football being played.
Okay, finally we can actually talk to y'all.
2:04 left. Piedmont up by 42-8. Here we go. Nicholson on the run, working the right side, and has nowhere to go. Loss of 4 on the play. 155 and counting. And listen, guys, you don't have any timeouts. Let's just go ahead and get this one to the barn. What do you think?
Well, I'll say this about Nicholson. That was, I think, looking back at my stat sheet, that's the first negative run for Nicholson all game.
I think so as well.
Minutes.
I think so as well.
But
133 left and counting. Here we go.
We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there.
Roman nose in the shotgun, single back. Please just hand this off. Here we go. Hand off up the middle. Thank you so much. And here we go to the 45 to the 40. And he's dragged out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Colton Lucian. Hey, bud. Minute 10 left. Tackle him in bounds, please.
Stopping the clock, 1st and 10.
And stopping the clock for going out of bounds. So that's like a double whammy. First down's okay, I understand, because the clock resets whenever the
clock
move.
starts when they set the ball.
But
Roman nose, shotgun formation, handoff, Nicholson up the middle.
Ooh.
Gain of 4 on the play, staying in bounds. Hallelujah.
There we go. Second, and looks like probably 7 yards, maybe a short 6. We're down under 1 minute left. Looks like we're having some substitution here for Piedmont, getting some players in, taking some players out.
Getting the line change in.
Yep. Change it up. Name the reference.
Mike Madonna in on the center here.
Brett Hull on the wing.
on the left wing.
His foot
here
wasn't in the crease. Why are we throwing?
Here we go. Completed pass. Thank you for completing the pass.
That's a
number 14, first down. 29 seconds. Clock stops with the moving of the sticks. Will start as soon as the ball's placed. Ball at the 26-yard line. 25 seconds counting.
I would have a feeling I'm hoping this is the last play of the game.
Probably the last play of the game. We're gonna have we're gonna go ahead and forego the post-game show tonight due to some external circumstances. But here we go. Roman nose completed to the right side, tackled inbound, 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it from Piedmont, Oklahoma. Your final score, Piedmont 42, El Reno 8. Lots of great things to talk about. Crossover Radio Sports, big-time win for Piedmont as they take control, never let it go. Real quick final thoughts, Mark.
Cannon Wood showed up tonight. What we've been wanting for this season, what we didn't get last week at Noble, Cannon Wood decided to show up and get some big-time runs, some couple big touchdowns to put this team ahead, put this game out of reach, and made it to where it's in. And credit to Michael Rocco for getting that 76-yard touchdown run right there close to the end in mop-up duty. But still, 76 yards is 76 yards.
For Mark Larson, my name is Philip Larson. You've been listening to Crossover Radio Sports presents to you Piedmont Wildcat Football simulcast on Squirtle, brought to you by F&M Bank. We'll see you next week, and go Cats!